punch it on all cylinders. And
So does that mean we're live now?
Can you either confirm or deny?
Sonny, you must apply the nanites. My logic is something. My logic is unreliable. Are we live yet? Live yet? Live yet? Live yet? I must confess.
Well, what's the? I was like, what's the? There was like a weird like local news station like warm up for like going on air, and I used it was like a really weird song. Of course, I keep talking about it, and then I don't tell you guys what it is. So
of course, that builds the mystery and suspense, right?
Oh, what did you guys think of the piece of art?
No, I think it's a real piece of work, I tell you what.
Oh no.
A real piece of good work. Let me just see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a split patch. So we're meeting. We're meeting.
I'm gonna be classy tonight.
What? Putting Diet Coke in the wine glass?
Damn, she a classy bitch.
Of course.
Should I eat this bug or
again? Almost everyone wound up in the right place,
Nice.
except for 3/5 of the people aren't in the right place. So I redact that statement. I saw Rainbow and Madeline lined up on luck, and I was like, I'm on a roll. And then I saw
what
the
are you
rest.
doing? You're lining up bullshit beside Cole. What?
No. You see.
I didn't wind up.
You see. You're right. Actually, I fucked up. Yeah, thanks. Oh shit.
Anyone else find it interesting? That,
Also, there's like a beam of Leland flying out to my title card. I have no idea what the fuck caused that, and I can't be asked to fix it. Welcome to the Leland beam. It's a moon beam.
Okay, I feel like this font was in some ways a mistake because Bull Trap really looks like Ball Trap in this font. Like it's possible to unsee.
Okay.
Now we all see it.
Mr. Trupp, if your rebuttal, you have the stage.
I'm being bullied. I need help.
Okay,
Definitely not your token, is it?
bullied defense.
Bullied.
Wait, is that the right token besides?
No more
Hamilton?
bully.
No, it's not. Because when I was doing that, his right token didn't exist yet and isn't downloaded on this computer. My apologies.
Unlucky.
Yes.
Unlucky for me. I'll cry later.
Go next.
But
Lucky,
hey,
go next.
friends, welcome to the show. As you can see, we are here hanging out. And you know what else, my compatriots? You can see the chat in the stream. What's in the stream? What's more, you can see the bar. Yeah, we popped Wild Magic Surge, and now you can donate more at the link. Scroll down to the about on Twitch to find Money Honey. What's more?
Did it pop last session?
It pops like two.
On High Road?
It popped at the end of Ridge of Stars, and then High Road had the surge. They had little.
That's what
they
I
had
meant.
little
I remember it
ghostly
popping
music
on Ridge of
surges
Stars.
floating around as their thing. They could like Mario platformer across them, and as you might also notice, bottom left, blacklivesmatters.card.co, link to many good causes. One last thing, Twitch points. Whist. You can use them. Bottom right, designated player, they get a little something something they weren't expecting. Helps them out. And last time on, sorry, I'm trying to reconfigure myself for the whole pre-intro spiel. Last time on, a group of guests and one custodian of the Isle wandered around a very luxurious resort, but then found a fell hour out of time, a 25th hour, when the night all turned red, and some things most fine and foul walked the land, and then they killed a BDSM angel or two, and then ate them, and they went inside their souls. And I think that brings you up to everything you need to know, and certainly have no questions left unanswered. So, Cole,
Just at
I
the
have
end?
not done my good due diligence here, but could you relink me your sheet so that I can get Walter into our nice new formato?
Yo, what? Oh, dude, yeah.
You got a grid. It's a Tetris grid on the stream, and like people can still have their sheets, but this way everyone can see. Hey, Pipe Up Game.
Can I like just tell you where I put it?
Heyo.
Oh, absolute
I put my
vodka.
extra.
Excuse me.
I want to
Jesus.
say I put it right. I put the
Oh, your extra block.
I put the experience block right here, and I put a absolute. However you pronounce that.
Obsequious?
I need to actually read the word because I don't know how to. Obsequience.
Yeah.
I think it's obsequience.
Yeah.
Is it obsequience?
Yeah. Bottom right.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! I can't believe I got it. I never used that word.
Ladies and gentlemen, he don't miss. 1 for 1.
Obsequience. Yes, I put it
Spelling
right
bee
there.
time. Spelling bee time. No.
Oh shit.
Don't miss.
Yeah, I think that's
Well,
worthy.
You don't miss.
A B Z I. Shit.
Every time I see obsequience as a word, because it's such a rare word, I always turn to the "They Might Be Giants" song that involves someone killing a whole bunch of people on their clan.
I as a fan, They Might Be
What?
Giants. I confess, I don't know that particular track.
It's not one of their popular ones. I need to look it up and find out what it's called now.
I'm like, is it actually called obsequience?
All right. So anyway, point is,
Isn't that one
your
just
sequence,
instant?
Walter,
Isn't it
your
just,
sequence goes to the
turnaround?
bottom right. Anything else that you have?
What is that birdhouse?
Sequence?
I just love that. Like naming something like a stat obsequience instead of just calling it like compliance is a very Lee thing to do.
Yeah.
I do like.
Lee type moment when you use an
It feels,
overcomplicated word.
it feels like something that, I mean, to be honest, if a spirit came up to me and was like, I give you obsequience, I wouldn't be surprised.
You'd be like, that scans.
Yeah.
That's some
I'm
spirit
like,
shit.
Yeah, no.
You must be a spirit, dude.
I don't know. I'd
You
be
come from
surprised.
Red Knight?
I feel like the spirit would be superior.
Is this the moment? Is this the moment where we refer to everything to like the spirit world, but it's in reference to like Red Knight? Like, oh,
Cool.
demons?
Are
You
you
remind
telling
me
your
of that.
soul great
thing
or
from Red
not?
Knight.
Like, I want to play the game. The leading information
I'm
you.
sorry. No more chit chat, guys. Business.
Look, you can ref after you're done giving the one answer that Lee needs you to give.
It's all good. But yeah. What? Oh, I'm trying to figure out a legal way for Pat to have inserted this into her soul really quickly. But yeah. So Walter, you've got one vigilance center, one obsequience bottom right.
Is that it? Cool.
I'm assuming he's looking.
Yeah, that's it so far.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry.
I might have cut out. I'm sorry.
I legit didn't hear you. I was like on the edge of my seat. My bad.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I only have two things because I didn't have enough domination to eat the angel.
Oh no.
I mean, there were lots of other things you could have eaten.
Yeah, but you know. There are
It's
many
also
like
dominant.
Wait, there were actually lots of other things I could have eaten. I don't remember that. Especially in character. I was not there to eat the head crab or the crab.
Yeah, because to be fair, you made like the in-character decision to like hold the door, which the mechanics behind like having dominance or not are something I'm gonna revisit because like that is a moment from last session where I was like, should I go that way? I digress. Here we are.
Or hey, it's our trial run. We're figuring this out the hard.
Actually,
Oh yeah, we are. Because this is a test run of a game that you can find in the Theory Crafting channel of our Discord, Red Knight VO.2. And with all of that said, we pan back in as the soiree, which is not spelled. Is it extra E? Yeah. Boom, done.
Yeah.
4TF game!
Has found Herbert, who's like in the woods, being like, "Hey, where are you?"
We already did this bit.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
Did we?
You found him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're done. We
got
found
him.
Herbert. We had a conversation. I'm bored with Herbert. You can go now.
Amazing.
I don't want to
Bye.
play.
I don't
Literally
want to play
the-
with you
Her-
anymore.
Herbert makes
the
it-
scene, the scene.
I'm just imagining like the intro.
Gives you this
to the
look.
you know. Yeah. Oh, he gives you that look. Oh man, how's it feel?
That's
So
funny.
the look like I wanted to be Archie Bunker, but wasn't quite, good old boyish enough.
I don't know who Archie Bunker is.
Bruh.
Is
Indeed.
that a reference to something?
It's
Yeah,
okay, Pat. I don't know
comics.
either. I'm just pretending I know.
Oh.
All right, Pat.
You don't know.
Pat, where do you want your square?
Oh, is
My
it really
square.
Archie comics?
Correct.
What
I
square are we talking about? Purple
Your
square?
little bonus square. Your little bonus square.
Great
Your
square.
little-
Okay. I guess I'll put it.
Hey guys, we get to talk about it a second
No, I'm just kidding. I'll put it here.
Third time.
time.
Wait, no, here. Wait. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, we enter the real as everyone tries to get back to life as they knew it, but they have a curse of knowledge and also waking that will not let them so easily return to the lives they once led. Meanwhile, we have a very loathful man by the name of Gunther H. What does the H stand for? Wouldn't you
You'll
like to
never
know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The H stands for how would you like to know?
oh no.
Yes.
I
So,
like that Boltrip is playing a sassy female anime villain as like
Me.
as
Excuse
like
me.
a male IT guy.
Pat be
I don't-
like,
The truth is, he actually doesn't have a last name, and chat can rename his last name.
Whoa, wait, whoa, wait,
Right.
whoa, wait.
that depends on how many bits they give me.
wow, 500 bits to give Gunther a
Yeah.
last name.
500 minutes, nothing.
Yeah, Austin's like
For my last name.
5,000
1,000 bits to change his first name to.
But 1,000,000
Hey, whoa,
bits.
I'm not that cheap. Jesus.
But Gunther, yes, Gunther, you're pretty
If you're
expensive.
tier 8, you can just take
Um,
control of his
and
character.
your primary job requisite was how much they're paying you. And as an IT guy, sysadmin for a local physical location we have to work on site, you can demand a pretty fair wage to make sure things are always running fine. And hey, you got a staycation for most of the year to a lovely tropical island. Except, you spend most of it in the server room near all the loud, blaring fans trying to, keep the sweltering heat from overpowering the network.
And then when you sleep, you're by the loud, overpowering water purifier sounds.
Yes, you are, because the water the
No.
desalination plant is directly adjacent to the employee cabins.
I like noise. It helps me sleep.
It's a good quality to have
That's
here.
why, that's why I sleep in the server room.
Job requirement.
Reverse THX through your noise canceling headphones. But yeah, so Gunther, late one night, you're just hanging out, when all of a sudden, the world, well, it kind of turns upside down as you
Oh,
as you look out
Again?
the see a red moon. Well, this is last night.
yeah.
You see a red
Actually-
moon
Oh,
over the
it's a
waves. This is a
Being the smart
flashback.
person.
Flashback.
And
Being the smart person you are, you stay inside.
yeah. A world bathed in sanguine.
Oh,
An ocean
God,
teeming
it's
with
red.
demons.
Wait,
And
I
in the
thought it was
sky,
Burger last time.
some tastefully not quite nude BDSM angels.
Yeah.
Hopefully not quite for
Correct.
legalese.
Correct.
Ah, my favorite
Correct.
is wait, I didn't say it.
It's for legal reasons. You look up into the sky and see that her nipples are covered.
Oh, thank
Actually,
God.
they are not. She just doesn't
Wait.
have them.
I know. I
Oh,
noticed that.
better.
I wasn't gonna point it out. In heaven, no one has nipples. But
Exactly.
Correct.
Wait, when you
They
post
don't have
something as
nipples
like
or
proof, and it
condoms.
doesn't even prove your point.
but then you're like, look at the,
Staffed
you're
by
like,
Barbie.
Technically.
you're like, look at the,
Exactly.
you're like, but look at my proof from. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, so you would turn to regular life after that, or kind of, because yeah, you stay the fuck inside because you know it's scary and you are loath to leave
It's
your
scary out
room.
there.
What? I'm not scared. Huh?
I'm scared.
Yeah. That's why you went outside, Walter.
Oh.
We started outside.
Yeah, you more or less got caught out in it. Gunther, meanwhile, remained sheltered in place. But Gunther, as you awaken, you feel
I feel
an essence within yourself that has grown stronger, not totally moored to yourself anymore. It floats about, coiling about thy spiritual spine as if though a snake, constricting the scales of your loathing. It feels as if though a deep, dank vapor you draw electronically into yourself and exude as if though through a pen, allowing roiling, rainbow sparkle, cotton candy flavored mists to bathe the land.
so weird.
So what I'm hearing is if I acquire enough soul alchemy, I can take the loathing out of him and make it into a pet snake.
Or a vape cart. Either or. Gunther, tell me, are you a rational man?
Yeah, we'll say yes.
How do you confront yourself with this hour of madness where nothing seems to work as it should?
Obviously, I've spent too much time inhaling the server dust.
Indeed.
Or, anything else that might exist on this island, none of which is easy to obtain.
Which you might have procured.
And it is midnight, so you probably just go to bed.
Yeah, it's midnight 01.
Yeah.
Midnight is like his 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
True, actually true.
Make me cry.
Damn, you're actually right though.
Wait, what?
I think
Midnight.
people have terrible sleep controls. That's
I
the
don't know what
truth.
you're talking about.
What about time zones? How does this work?
What? Oh god, whatever.
So Gunther, yeah, I'm assuming that stricken with these visages, you dismiss it as an irrational break from reality. Although you do mark well the fact that although it seemed an hour had passed, it goes from midnight to midnight 01. You notice because your desktop begins to move again after being locked in a red haze state.
Damn. That must
Oh,
be
you're
tough.
just it's a spiritual item, even though you love it very much. Walter's mop is a spiritual item.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Yes, Gunther, although you do notice that your jacket, you seem to wear it more loosely now. Almost as if though it's got something more to it. You look down and its sheen in the light of the desktop almost looks faintly lavender.
My
Lavender.
goodness. Lavender.
Did you just see the second season of the Umbrella Academy?
Oh yeah, Madeline got the reference.
I haven't.
Deep cut moments. Don't worry, it's not a spoiler.
That was good. Okay,
All right.
that was good.
All right. Point is, it looks kind of purple. But yeah, so you feel as if though, yeah, there's like, you're like, I like this coat. It's been with me for a while. It shrouds my activity, the inner darkness of my soul, and also just my body. Although it is a bit hot
You
on
mean paleness
the
in my
island.
body, right? That's probably more
Yeah.
correct.
Maintained only through living in the tech shack. Which, to be
Wait,
fair,
you're trying to
looks...
say? Sorry,
I was trying to say the word lavender.
they're in French. Yeah.
A different language.
No, Swedish.
Oh.
Swedish.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
So I
what
did
is-
not get
What's
it.
it in France?
Don't worry, Jacques is still a character. You're still gonna get to have me be wrong about that.
Okay.
Oh no.
But yeah, so Gunther, I'm assuming you do nothing in particular other than sleep here because you don't want to return to the cabins to the dulcet tones of the desalination plant that you live next to.
No, this room is life.
All right, you
That's
lay
the
down
kind of-
on what one would presume to be a body-sized pillow beside you, and
Of course.
and
The document of-
tell me,
of
He's a
server
neat.
tell me, Gunther, is it? He's employed. He's getting paid pretty well.
You
You
can
can still be a neat. Yeah, you can.
part of it. It's part of it. Not
Alright.
employment, education, or training.
Yeah.
what-
So yeah, and
Just shut in.
when you lay down beside this pregnancy pillow-sized pillow, does it have a graven image upon it, or is it just like a color?
Oh, there's an image on it.
What
God.
pray tell, as the camera pans through the dim hue of the whirring blades, through the little paper that everyone ties to
Oh
the
Lord.
yeah. What graven image is there upon this pillow?
Or
Lewd server box.
Honestly, it's probably.
What?
Oh my
It's a
god.
lewd server box.
It's Server Chan. You lay down with your
Oh,
Server Chan
yeah.
pillow. and
That's better
take
than what I thought it was.
and
gonna
take
be.
your lumbering
Nice
slumber.
Umbria.
And I tell you now, all mark well. On a wine dark ocean, I thought it was a sea in what you're referencing, but a wine dark ocean, you spy coming through the night catamarans full sailed, artfully directed, navigating beneath stars, pulsing the strange alien white hue as light dances between them, unmaking as if though lines quickly erased in an etch-a-sketch, dancing the marks of the constellations, old and anew within your mind, mere figments of your imagination, perhaps, that you see something like a spreading flower petal with 8 petals above.
Oh my.
As the catamarans draw closer to a rocky shore of pillars. And hey, it's the next day.
Bruh.
Was that your dream?
Yeah, you all dream, by the way,
Oh,
of the wine dark ocean and the catamaran. This is plural.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. It's casual.
How big are the catamarans?
They look like they could probably transport, if fully laden with people, a dozen. But like comfortably more like 4, 6. Yeah.
And by 8 petal, and by saying the sail looks like 8
Not the
petals
sail.
of a flower.
Not the sail. The stars.
Oh.
The stars in the night sky.
Are there usually catamarans around this island? Is that a thing? Do people boat around here?
Normally you see like yachts, sporting vessels, things for like
Sporting vessels,
recreation,
usually.
boats that people have taken around the world because they're obnoxious and they're like, yeah, I just really had to do something extraordinary with my life and my father's credit card. You know, those are the sorts of
Yeah.
boats you normally see around
Yeah,
here. It looked like it was like a wooden catamaran with, say, like, nothing on it looked particularly modern from your view of it, although it was dark. And a dream, so I mean, who knows, right? What is the tech level of a dream? And, yeah. Okay, stars that number type moment. Yeah, you guys awaken the next day, and we dip our toes into first the role play and then the real turns. Because I imagine what you do will be informed by whatever conversations you choose to have or not with the other people on this island.
Right. Is it true?
By the way, Walter, when you awaken in the morning and you like take your like regular stroll past the IT shack, you do
Yeah.
get a certain sense of loathing coming from the tech building It's that one It's that one Arma 3 building that's like an office area, but only Austin knows what I'm talking
big
about
white
right now.
one?
Yeah, yeah. So it's like
no.
it's a whitewashed like warehouse ass looking office building. But yeah, you do spy Gunther groggily awakening. Do you perchance exchange words with your loathsome coworker? He's your friend, so like you might get friendship on.
Yeah. Now if I see him, like, well, wait a minute. Does this? Well, first I'm going to greet. So, hey, how's it going, Gunther?
How it goes?
Gunther, you feel as if though your old friend Walter has the eyes of a hawk. An air of vigilance is about him.
I'm gonna kind of like, I guess. Okay, it is the feeling of lonesome. This isn't like some empathetic thing. This is like some spiritual.
It's acrid on the air. You can almost taste it, and it reminds you of something. Being back in the bar by the Blood Engine last night.
Oh, you feeling okay, Gunther?
Yeah.
You look a little.
You look a little angry.
You also look kind of. Wait, what was that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just. You seem a little.
Seem a little
bothered by something.
No, I'm fine. What are you talking about? It's just normal IT stuff. You know, just some people making me want to question
Sexuality?
my job. But you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, have you been in here all day and night? You didn't sleep here, did you?
I think you know that he lives there with your friends. Like,
I think you need to get out. I think Gunther, you might need to get out and get some fresh air. You want to? I mean, I'm gonna be I gotta walk over to the lodge.
Yeah, and you know that
walk with me.
How far is the lodge?
The lodge is lodge 1,500 meters south.
enemy lodge. But that's about
unknown lodge.
Lodge.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah. All right. So
the server won't light on fire that quickly. I hope.
You two guys.
Wait, now, while we're walking there, I have one last question, and this is because since I'm getting Blood Engine vibes from him. Did you notice anything funny last night?
What do you mean?
You know, I thought it was what they call it, a harvest moon, a blood moon. I don't know. It was like really interesting. You know anything about it? See anything?
You do recall that
spiritual thing?
That blood. You do recall that blood red moon, and it wasn't. It was only blood red during the red night.
Yeah. Was it like actually a blood moon that week or that night? Like.
No, it wasn't. It was a white moon.
It was a white moon. Okay. I'm like, nah. You mean like a spiritual thing, bud? Like. What's up?
Yeah, I guess it's spiritual. That's what the crazy orb lady was saying. Card lady was saying. You know, you can't really listen to her, right?
No, you can't.
What is? I wonder what the bond between Card Lady and him is. Let's follow the arrow. Oh.
Wait.
So, I don't know.
Oh my god! It's actually like all swirly.
I hate it.
So, you know. Well, I was just curious. You know, I thought it was really some weird things were happening last night. Just maybe I'm crazy. You know,
I think my computer got slow for like an hour, but like not nothing really much. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a little red. You know.
All right.
Nothing too crazy.
All right. So that's how it's gonna be then. No, I'm kidding. I didn't actually say that. I guess we go to the grotto. He's not giving it up. Okay.
Yeah, it's a grotto.
Why don't you just be honest with him then? God.
I said that there was like some weird things happening.
All you
Maybe
said
on a
was weird things
spiritual level.
happening. Are you like
Extremely
taking some
vague.
crack or some acid? I don't really know, man. If you want to be like honest, be like, hey, did you see the BDSM angels? Be like, hell yeah, brother.
Does Gunther say that he saw the BDSM angel? Because he saw it too.
I did not say that I saw BDSM angel. I'm saying if you want to be like truthful, that'd be the way you get something, maybe. I'm not saying you would.
I mean, but,
I don't know if you're aware of it, and I'm trying not to freak you out.
I know, like
I'm
I
just
don't
not
know
that
what you're.
type of person.
I don't know if I believe I'm aware of it.
Aw,
yeah. Wait, there's some ambiguity. Walter does some probing, but Gunther's like almost unsure of his experience.
I promise.
So you're saying you didn't notice anything like suddenly flushed and red, and the moon looked all crazy. You're saying you didn't notice that?
I didn't. Did I actually look at the moon? Like, is it actually possible to see the moon from my?
Yeah, you saw it. Weirdly, it didn't look quite like it was hanging where it should be. When you craned your head out a little bit more, you saw that it was almost like there were two, and one was like slowly portioning over the other. Huh. Yeah, in now 2 days' time when the ritual happens, isn't there supposed to be a full moon? I'm sure that's not right.
Am I even aware of a full moon?
Probably not, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound like.
So you're just not going to tell me?
No, I'll be like, yeah, man. I think I know what you're talking about now. Like, it was really all.
Okay, so we're not crazy, just for the record. Okay.
Okay, we might be crazy. It might just be a shared hallucination, man. I don't know. Now,
it might sound weird. But there are other people who noticed it too. But here's the thing: you can't go around talking about it to everybody because we're pretty certain not everybody knows about it, and we don't want to freak out the Islanders. You just know how it is as staff.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure if we talk about this with like a normal person or somebody that didn't experience this, they probably just try and throw us in a loony bin. So let's just not talk about it at all. I mean, honestly, I thought I was crazy last night. I was thinking about, never leaving the tech shack again, but now that I know it's not just me, probably a good thing.
See what some fresh air can do? Yeah,
so
feeling better already.
Yeah, so you guys stroll up on
never left the tech shack
on the grotto, it's a sort of hoity-toity like lodge around this one central pool kind of place. Sometimes it's like for like events or groups, somewhat exclusive at other times. And Walter, you're headed here.
Yep.
Pray tell, do you intend to call upon Zarina Lestrange?
Is she just sitting there?
Well, she might be.
Or she's messing with
I'm assuming that at some point everyone goes for breakfast.
I mean, yeah.
Because I'll
I get breakfast in bed.
Yeah, I need a whole bunch of fucking.
If I haven't gotten my coffee,
I don't get it.
Zarina might have breakfast in bed.
Yeah, Zarina might order room service, and
actually, wants poolside.
Yeah, actually, you run into Anahira, who has been renamed because apparently we cannot contain ourselves. And she's like, "Oh, hey, Walter, would you mind taking this to Big Hat Lady?" She has like, what did you order for breakfast?
Oh God, what did she order for breakfast?
Wait a second. Am I the IT guy being told to deliver?
No. She's asking Walter if he wouldn't mind if he's on the way to the lodge.
Okay.
God, what'd she order?
Oh my God! How many conversations does like our stream expect me to have about breakfast? It's just breakfast.
Very important. Okay.
It's the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Make it something that she would probably have trouble like.
What's a really like southern breakfast? I don't know.
Ooh,
right?
Sausage and gravy.
Sure.
Sausage gravy.
Sausage and gravy. Have something with eggs in it, but like where it's all.
Yeah, scrambled eggs.
Yeah, sure. All of the above.
Yeah. And here is like, I have to deliver like a lot of these this morning. I already did everyone else at the lodge, but then she called late and wanted like poolside. And I mean, if you're headed there anyway, you know, I do have.
Oh, I forgot about toast. Of course, you have some toast too. So yeah, I can see why she needs some help bringing this tray. It's huge. So yeah,
She's like
with my super fighting strength, I push that tray.
She's like,
no problem.
Thanks, Walter. I gotta go back and, you know, handle stuff. And Anahira goes back to handle stuff.
Is boredom one of the 7 or 8 emotions that people can?
I'm pretty sure that's either like
you guys enter the heart of the lodge.
It would be the opposite of amazement.
From here, because of the way they have it sculpted, there's just like palm trees hanging over. It's beautiful. It is ensconced.
Gunter just comes with to deliver the food.
Bro, yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's been walking with me.
Yeah, so Gunter and Walter roll up on the pool side at the core of the grotto, and Zarina Lestrange, you look up and you see your companion from the Red Knight, and also maybe I don't know, one of those Silicon Valley types. You're not sure.
One of them.
Hey, Zara. What's your name? Miss Lestrange. I got some breakfast for you, and
well, isn't that
tip,
Mr. Walter?
Yes. Yeah, fancy the meal being for you, huh? Seems like fate seems to keep crossing paths. What's it mean, card lady?
I suppose we'll find out tonight, now won't we?
I'm actually like a little surprised. It's like tonight. You mean it happens again?
I mean, I would assume so. I'm not sure.
Oh no.
I suppose the spirit will decide if it wants us or not.
Oh yeah, spirits, right? You don't happen to notice any strange spirits or energies around, do you?
Does Walter just like believe everything she says at this point?
He's being a little facetious. Like you don't happen to notice any spirits around here, do you?
And she's like, not at the moment.
Bottle of alcohol in your room at all?
Oh, really? Nothing particularly lonesome feeling?
She's at the poolside right now.
Is there any alcohol nearby? Because I just pointed out, I think there's some spirit right there.
Yeah, there's probably one other person there early who's like got like a bottle. I mean, you've had bottle service too.
There has to be somebody like that. Come on.
Does Gunther have like an aura to me now?
Gunther, you feel like you want to deal him a card.
Serena's like, and who might your little friend here be?
I'm not little. Okay. I'm a tall grown man that can handle myself.
Oh, bless your heart, honey. Calm down. I wasn't making no judgment.
Just because I'm short does not mean you can call me little. No, kidding.
How'd you went on me?
Wait, so what card did he get?
Did I get a card?
Yeah, well, she would stand towards you and be like, would you like to play a game, Mr. Gunther? Actually, have you said your name yet?
Oh, yeah. This is my friend Gunther, by the way.
Yeah, I asked who you were.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I introduced.
Yeah, she'd be like, and would you like to play a little game?
Free?
The first one is always.
Am I gonna get addicted to this?
Are there microtransactions?
That's for you to decide.
Is this a gotcha game? I'm a little scared.
She's just the card lady. She's no harm.
I don't recall.
It actually turns out when Zarina draws your card, and it turns out to be the Joker. But both of you see flashing for a moment that no, it is a gotcha game, and it looks like you have drawn. Hold on, I'm gonna shuffle. Wait, what did you actually get? That would be interesting. Hold on, I'm stealing your card, Boltrip.
No.
Play it.
There you go.
Alright. Your card flashes for just an instant. with an electric E. That's strange. That isn't on the card.
Calling.
And as you both hold the card, you feel this pleasurable electricity race down your arm.
Zarina goes, that's strange. That seems to be my card. And she like picks it with like 2 fingers out of your hand.
Why are you what? Right? This is how games work, lady.
Meanwhile, Gigi and Izzy. Gigi, I believe that you've gone to the dining.
Easy.
Get some breakfast. And Izzy, do you also meet up? Do you meet up with your friend for some breakfast?
Well, yeah. See, but first, what I do, right, is I wake up. I do 20 push-ups, and I take a jog around the beach. But all this takes place, like an hour before everybody else.
You pass the turtle sanctuary. It's nice. There are in fact turtles.
What do they clock me at with my time? Just kidding.
What?
Not an idiot. Turtles don't track people's time. Right, so after I finish my jog, I'm going to probably, I'm going to head down to the lodge for some egg yolks and whites in a cup, separated, and coffee.
Amazing.
Black.
Yeah. So Gigi, you would see your friend Izzy with a very extreme-looking breakfast. You don't have to go into detail about what you're eating if you'd not like to, but you two meet each other. And do you have anything to say after the events of last night?
So.
Okay, so weird pitch. I think we should sneak into the cave today. I mean, there's some sort of huge collective mystery happening in the Red Knight. Let's go to the. I mean, it's got to be involved with the billionaire in the cave, and of course we can do. I'll do boring research with the billionaire later, but gotta know what's in that cave.
You had me at let's spelunk the cave. That's all you had to say. I'm in. I've got the gear too. I've got enough gear for 2, so we don't really have to strap up the other guy or the other girl.
Yeah, I feel like Walter might try to stop us because he works for the resort.
We don't have to tell Walter.
Exactly.
I feel like Walter's actually like the cool guy who's like, as long as you don't get me in trouble, I don't give a shit. But
my character probably doesn't care.
I feel like we don't know Walter well enough to say one way or another, really.
True.
Like, we only met him in the Red Knight, where there's nothing to report, unless we really do take like a cow.
Yeah.
Right. Spelunking, though. Sounds nice. Maybe I should get ahead.
I guess. Do we also need to go sneak into the equipment shed and grab spelunking equipment? Probably.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, more can't hurt.
You already have equipment?
Oh, yeah, I've got enough spelunking equipment.
We probably both did bring spelunking equipment. I mean, why would we use hotel staff for professionals? Yeah.
I would assume, like, there's probably, like a tourist version of, like, spelunking where it, like, doesn't really do anything and you're just, like, climbing walls and feeling like you're cool. And then we probably would have... And I don't think that would be, like, in my domain. That would probably be, with, like, the Gamesman Lodge, right? Yeah.
But no, I think Pat's right. Like, we're both professionals. We would just have equipment. Like, I came here in part 2 spelunk this cave, legitimately or illegitimately.
Hey, if you have it, then that's all good on you.
Yeah. Works out perfectly like that.
Yeah. Right. So you guys arrive. Or rather, you come up with you formulate a plan. And Walter, Zarina, and Gunther. Sorry, Izzy and Gigi. Do you have anything else you'd like to like talk about or do, or you basically think that you know like what your day phase is going to be? You're going to go check out that cave.
Well, okay, we get 2 actions, so I'm going to use 1 action to check out the cave, and unless something happens that sucks in my second action, I'm going to use the second one to research the billionaire coming with the ceremony, and also anything else about the ceremony we can find.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Meanwhile, at the grotto side, Does anything else come of this early morning interaction, or do you each go your way? I believe I just cut from the car.
Basically, I was like, Gunther needs to get outside, maybe get some morning coffee so I can go work, and then
sounds dangerous.
that would be good. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna run by shoot, what do we call it again? Tavern? No, we just call it the grotto.
Tavern. Grotto.
Yeah,
Grotto.
so I'm just gonna go to the bartender if she makes coffee.
To the tiki bar.
Tiki bar, thank you.
Yeah. Francesca does, and she even offers service with a slightly more authentic smile.
Slightly more.
We fucked with her brain chemistry by, stopping Rage Angels from playing with the blood engine.
Not gonna lie, I feel kind of guilty about that.
Oh, yeah.
We stole her heart.
You look
Yeah,
convinced
now I
today,
feel like
Francesca.
she's the right to her rage. People are dicks.
I agree.
Yeah,
Fuck
but Walter,
all.
so she prepares you a coffee.
I guess, yeah, I say what I said, and thank you very much.
Oh, anytime, Walter.
And I guess I get ready for work, and hopefully Gunther is having a
Gunther,
time.
do you stay by the poolside in your jacket as Zarina just sort of lounges by the pool? Is there a further interaction between you guys, or you just peace out?
Probably just peace out.
Zarina's like,
I'll swing by and see if Gunther is attempting to relax a little more. And I guess do we pass, or do I miss?
Yeah, you see him. You see him heading back to the tech lodge.
Oh, okay. Well,
Computer.
God.
I guess I'll just shake my head and oh well. If he...
He's a degenerate. No.
Walter,
That's the life you live.
today, Shimon Date is going to come by and say, yes, Walter, if you'd be so kind as to tend to the main storage area, it should seem that there's been a bit of a malfunction with the forklift. There's going to be a bit more heavy lifting necessary.
All right, I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
And I guess I go. Wait, where is it? Sorry, I didn't see.
Here.
You're right below it, yeah.
Got it. All right. I go there.
Walter's health insurance is better than their mechanic because things seem to break here a lot.
Shimon Date comes in and to your place, Gunther. He is the concierge. You report to him directly most of the time. He's like, yes, Mr. H. If I could steal but a moment of your precious time, I don't know if you're waking or heading to slumber, but there is a certain matter that I would ask you to be certain is fine. I've sent you an email, but just to check in physically. Most esteemed guest, Damien Lestrange, has made certain requests for a private network to be established. I hope that you wouldn't mind. Interestingly, you referred to it as an intranet and said that web connectivity would not be necessary. I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but
I did this.
Really? Why do they want this?
I can't not say that I'm aware, but the guest is always right of what they are seeking. So we're just here to make it happen for them.
I don't even understand it. They don't need internet access. Then what is a private network? Isn't it just a computer that's not turned on to the internet?
So there are like towers to boost the connectivity around here, and like college campus style, you can walk around the lightly wooded part and still get Wi-Fi. He more or less wants an intranet that's patched into that, but separate from the regular net.
Wait, so who is this?
Damien Lestrange.
So okay, he has my last name. Cool.
Hold on, wait a minute. No. I must be imagining something. I didn't. Hold on.
I'm like, wait, did they actually say last name?
I was like, huh? Is this somebody I
know? There's fuck. I'm gonna have to bring up the document and I can't find it. I have no idea what his last name is. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
It's in the handout.
Oh, I can go look for it.
Okay, but yeah, so point is, Gunther, he's basically just like, this man is like giving us millions of dollars, just make it happen. I don't know what he's asking for. And he's like, wait, well, always a pleasure. I'll leave you to your work. And then he leaves. So Gunther and Walter, you both kind of have something to do during the day phase. But now we can all take a quick look at your options for the day phase and the night phase of the real turns, by which I mean just you get 2 real turn actions and you can do them however you want, whenever you want. Show to players. So you can act, you can bond, you can maintain, you can indulge. And for both Walter and Gunther, doing what you've been asked to during the day will count as maintaining.
Alright.
Because you're basically doing your job.
And how many actions do we get again?
You get 2.
Dose.
1 during the day, 1 during the night.
His name is Damien Lavenet.
Lavenet.
Spelled like this.
There can only be 2 Bobs.
Oh, that's changed.
Lavenet. So...
Good.
Yeah, Gunther and Walter, I'm assuming you both maintain during the day?
Yes.
And do you want to do anything during the night, such as, I don't know, advance your mutual bond to S rank?
What y'all gonna do?
That's actually a good question. What would we do? Do you just like bring in your mop and just like stare at it? And I just stare at my server box at the same time. Like, yeah, these are pretty.
Friendship is magic.
Do we actually like
go drinking or something? Hello?
Yeah, you want to do drinking?
Want to do drinking?
I mean, I guess once I take care, I just carry out the jobs for the day. But
that's probably.
Is that what we're talking about?
You get 2 actions, so you maintain for the day. What do you do at night?
Yeah.
You can.
Are we on the night phase already? Oh, okay.
I'm just lining up what people want to do. You can change this if what happens during the day changes what you do. I'm just trying to line them up.
Yeah. I kind of go with the flow, but if if I don't have to maintain anything at night, because I guess the pay is decent enough, usually I think I'll just indulge and just chill, I guess. So probably
indulging does push you down your vice tree, but the first hit doesn't do anything negative. You can do that if you'd like.
Oh. Well, let's say I've been doing this for a long time. Then I'm probably.
What is this? Oh no.
Austin advice is posted. I digress. You guys know what you're doing during the day phase. Maybe we can Alright. Izzy and Gigi, correct me if I'm wrong, but you intend to head over to the cave during the day.
Yeah.
Without unaccompanied by, say, Herbert.
Well.
Ooh.
Because why would you take Herbert with you when you're sneaking into the cave?
Yeah, we're sneaking. That involves not taking employees at the hotel. Resort.
As you cross the Turtle Sanctuary, you cannot help but feel a certain emptiness, yet also a resonating rage within yourselves. And also, there's turtles.
That's lots of things in act.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's
just something about passing through the area marked as the Turtle Sanctuary. You feel like an emptiness within yourself, almost like you're staring into the abyss, but it also has a certain curdling rage to it. It resonates with both of you.
Earlier?
Not quite as strongly, although there's almost a nostalgic or deja vu feeling about it now. You didn't note it at first, but you think it's always been there.
You feel pissed off right now? Nothing in particular?
Yeah.
Usually I'm pissed off at things in particular. Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Turtle Sanctuary. This is my happy place, but not anymore, apparently. I'm, looking at the turtles. I'm like, are you angry? Hello?
The turtle is just kind of
Any spirit in there?
They're not angry about the turtles. They chilling.
In fairness, I don't know.
Are you causing my
Sometimes, sometimes turtles from those beaches do their birthing, so it kind of makes me pissed. But other than that, turtles are cool.
Well, I guess there are more effects from the Red Knight fuckery than we knew.
That's what we're calling it now. Red Knight. Kind of fits.
Yeah, I don't know. We could call it something else.
No, I like it. It's nice and succinct. I might go with, like, Crimson, though. I like Crimson.
Yeah. The Crimson Knight. The extra hour. No, the Crimson Knight is better. We'll call it that.
Crimson Knight, yeah. Although extra hour actually sounds
funny, the knockoff series.
How about Red Knight?
Anyway, fuck these turtles in particular. Not turtles in general, though. Usually turtles. So.
We should come back. I mean, if Tina doesn't have another mission for us, we should go back tonight and see what's going on here. I mean...
Oh yeah, what the fuck is the deal with Tina, anyway?
I mean, when someone tells you come from the moon, you have a lot of follow-up questions, but you don't necessarily expect follow-up answers. Hopefully,
right.
Up.
Yeah, that sounds proper. Fuck Tina.
Yeah. So you two pull up to a cave. Oh, what's this? Is this a map?
No, there's a map. What? Whack. WACKX.
I press buttons.
By the way, Rainbow.
Hi.
Now would not be a bad time to catch a meal.
Okay, cool. BRB.
Yeah, so Izzy and Gigi, you come along the path. Just pretend there's more path here than there is, and you come upon the cave's entrance.
Path. Are you kidding me? I'm Truther.
It's got some chains with a sign on it. It's kind of hard to read above the entrance. And yeah.
Can't tell what it says at all.
Yeah, no, it says keep out without guide or whatever. It's more or less hey, don't fucking come in here if you're just running around.
I probably recognize it immediately. I never listened to it.
Okay, we duck under the chains and go in.
There's a cat in the background.
Fucking extreme.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, there is. Oh my gosh, little kitty. Alright, I digress. Yeah, so you guys enter and you find yourself at a four-way intersection. There's green glows to all directions. There's a path upwards to one side, and then the others are not. And there's a watery chamber to the north of you.
Ooh, water.
Which way do you prefer?
Yeah, I guess
Let's start.
water. Yeah, wherever.
Maybe let's start clockwise, right? And maybe this one first.
Yeah, systematic is good.
Oh, looks like it leads to the north. Interesting. Well, do we continue now, or do we check the other one?
Learn anything? Let's look at the moss. Is there anything special about it? Red Knight wise?
You don't get any particularly spiritual feelings from it, but to be fair, some things looked very different in the Red Knight than they did in the real. And some things weren't quite represented, so...
Otherwise, does it seem biologically unusual as they claim?
Yeah, it does look a little funky compared to the other bioluminescence you've seen. The glow is a little bit stronger than they normally are. It does seem a little bit odd. You're not quite sure you believe that it's wholly unique and doesn't grow anywhere else. That seems like a tall order, but and WoW speak crazy about verifying it, but yeah, it does seem to have some degree of uniqueness.
Do we know where the ceremony is supposed to be held in the cave?
Yeah, it's through the the wet portion to the north, near some rocks.
Okay. Alright, I guess we keep going.
You sweep around through the spooky cave, and you see a dead end. Yay! And you see, oh shit! I got one of you outside the map. Just kidding, you didn't see that. And then you punch together, but in the thingy. Okay, you come through some bends. You arrive.
I mean, if you want to just give us a party token, you can do that.
Yeah. There's a big green area. There's some lights that were set up, and also some like safety ropes, so not appearing in this film. And to the north, you see the area where the ceremony occurs, and there's like a little plaque marking the spot. It has some interesting iconography on it.
Let's go check that shit out.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I'm taking note to see if there are like, so there's a lot of dead ends and shit here, right?
Yeah.
Well, my character's kind of looking up at all of those dead ends and around to see if there's anything like, you know, that's not usually considered an exit or an entrance or whatever, but like is something one could climb up.
You do see some like ways down, particularly through the water in the cave, but you don't see anything super like obvious for like big easy human stuff. You could climb through some of it, but yeah. Yeah, you see a headstone marked with various elements of Christian iconography. In particular, some things that look like...
Wait, I'm sorry, you said plaque before. Is there a headstone here?
No, sorry, it's a plaque. Yeah. It's a little thing. It's a little thing.
Okay.
And
I mean, it also looks more like a headstone than a plaque, but okay, it's a normal plaque.
And it displays various iconography, and it says, you know, established 1956.
What?
Okay, what iconography does it have?
There's a 3-headed lion, which has various creatures in its grasp. You'd think that they're supposed to be like, you know, just demons, but they do kind of remind you of the Shiga from last night. And there's also like a rendition of what looks like it's supposed to be the Whore of Babylon, but kind of wrong. And then there's also a blindfolded angel with her arms behind her back. You know from the brochure that these images are related to the priest who would like come and pray here, and his personal readings of the Domesday books.
Wait, where exactly did he pray?
Here, literally here.
Can we hear what he heard? Or I guess there's no sounds anymore?
You don't immediately. You mostly hear the sounds of like water running and stuff. Would you stay here and like meditate or pray?
Yeah, well, now I just remembered that like the priest could hear things from the other side in this particular place. So yeah, I'm gonna stay and try to see if I can hear something.
All right.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna stick around and try and hear anything. I'm gonna scoot back.
All right. So Izzy, you're gonna try and seek out some places to spelunk.
Yeah.
Izzy, roll me an evading, and Geraldine, roll me a dickering.
Now I check my character sheet. I believe my dickering is 2d6, right? Or not evading, I mean. My evading, yes.
Oh wait, I let people pop them out. But you're not gonna have to pop these out. Yeah, so more or less, Geraldine scores. Gigi scores a success. Izzy scores a success. Izzy, you find at this location. This is not the song I was going for. This is not the song I was going for.
And I get marked on the map, everybody, and look at this. Very fortuitous that I'm an extreme individual, is it not?
Yeah, you managed to find your way to a separate bit of like cave by crawling around at the speed of a crawl. It's not very fast, but you know you're getting where you're going. At some point, you'll find yourself.
Amazing. Look at that. I got Lee singing.
After you were sent through the place.
Does it really sound like I'm doing a British accent, or is it more of an Aussie accent at certain points? I feel like I'm slipping into the one or the other.
Unfortunately, I have no idea what either accent is. So
Sounds British to me.
All right, good. I'm trying for British, but occasionally I say something and I'm just like, oh, that sounds like an Aussie would say. Like good day or say, for instance.
So yeah, you pop up into this hitherto the unknown zone. A zone hitherto unknown to you that I quickly put a line of sight box around. Meanwhile, Gigi, you're not quite sure how much time has passed, but after a while you do begin to hear voices. And it sounds familiar. It sounds like maybe the distant squawking of a bird. But that sort of falls to the wayside as a louder sound grows closer and closer. And there's sort of like a clinking chain and the sound of labored breathing. Your eyes have gone blurry. You can't quite, like, nothing is in focus. Like, there should be something right in front of you, but there isn't. And you hear it almost like it's inside your skull and reverberating off the walls at once. Just almost like it's breathing out smoke. And the clattering of chains as if though it's bound, perhaps by manacles, dragging them behind them. Splashing in the water. It's like it's coming from everywhere. Getting closer and further away at once.
What did the priest claim that he heard? I don't remember.
He claimed that he had a charismatic connection. The, like, fullness of it is apparently he wrote, like, a diary, and it's in, like, a university library somewhere in Hawaii, but there aren't scans available online.
I'm sorry, what the fuck does a charismatic connection mean? It's not a thing. Like, did someone translate that phrase into human?
Well, so, like, he would come here and have charismatic moments, such as speaking in tongues, or having visions.
That's not what charisma means. I don't understand.
Except in the Catholic tradition, that is what a charismatic moment is. But yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's a weird phrase.
Define it.
Point is, he had weird stuff happened here. And he interpreted, based on your gist of his diary, what happened here was very interpretive for him. But, like, he was, like, the people kind of were like, I guess he's the chaplain. And he did seem to be respected by the people posted here before it was abandoned. Enough that after he passed, there was a plaque installed here, according to his wishes.
Weird. Okay, so do I hear anything apart from the chain clanking?
No.
Clink, clink.
But you also do hear a distant bird. It kind of
Yeah.
and it sounds like it's like maybe just outside the cave.
I mean, does it sound like Hina did?
Yeah,
before?
it does sound like Hina did before she transformed.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, so that's more or less what you get out of that. And up in the zone, Izzy, you're going around doing extreme things, and you wander for a time, and you manage to.
Do I see the man behind the curtain?
You manage to evade becoming lost. You're not quite.
Lost.
No, it looks like these caves are very extensive, though.
Good, good. That's what I wanted to know. Very happy to hear that. Probably going to continue spelunking, but, pay heed to, if any sort of nonsense happens, I'll pay attention to it.
Izzy, at some point crawling around, you almost hear the sound of a bird, as if though it's calling you.
I follow it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it leads you back. And Gigi, do you follow the sound of the bird or not?
What? Yeah, I said I follow it.
Gigi.
Oh, Gigi. Wait, I didn't realize Gigi was hearing this.
No, Izzy, you also hear it. You are both presently hearing the sound of a bird outside. Gigi heard it first, but now you're hearing it too.
I mean, yes, I think it's Hina, so I'd probably go out and see if we can communicate.
All right. So yeah, you guys make your way towards the exit. And outside, you see something that was not there before. It would seem to be someone has arrived in a catamaran.
Oh my god.
He waves. Hello! What good fortune! I was just arriving, and it looks like you're on your way. Hina is riding on what looks like the Kaka bird that is normal world Hina is riding on his shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, it's been so long since I've seen you. You haven't gotten any trouble, have you?" Hina hops off, squawks, and flies around a little, then lands on his catamaran. You see that as someone is like moving around a box, they raise their head, and you see a woman has accompanied him. And yeah, it looks like she looks like
It looks for the token that I made the other day, not realizing this moment would happen.
Hey, for all we know, she looks like Avery Fogg, which would be very strange given the indigenous.
Oh,
okay, that makes sense.
Not who I expected at all.
She's not dressed like the gentleman who introduces himself as Maoti, and she kind of gives you a look askance. She's wearing a lab coat which has had the flag slightly covered up. As world travelers, you'd recognize it as Estonian.
What?
Okay. Alright, so I guess be like, hey there, I'm Gigi.
A pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to meet you.
So, gonna ask, are you perhaps one of the natives that they claim don't exist on this island?
Oh, well, I'm not sure what they've been claiming, but my people have long charted the path in the stars to this island. The difference is, we don't make it our vacation home.
Nice getup. I love the camera.
Thanks.
Follow-up question. Do you not make it your vacation home because of the extra hour in which the sky turns red and things happen?
He cocks a brow and gives you a look and says, "An extra hour? I think there's usually 24 by most reckonings." The sky turning red.
It talks to the bird, and I'm like, "Hi, Hina. Sorry, don't mean to be rude."
The woman in the boat gives an exasperated expression, and Mauti laughs and says, "Ha ha! Here I was, thinking I could bluff you. Yes, we stay away for related reasons. Let's just say that not everything that a certain priest believed was incorrect."
Wait, do you know what the priest believed?
"I know what he thinks he heard. I've been to Hawaii and a few other places, and had a good look at his journal. He got a little close to some things, but let's just say that for some people, beliefs can be a burden for seeing what's in front of them." You get, by the way, an ecstatic feeling from him, not unlike Zarina. He positively glows, and you feel like he's got a pretty positive attitude.
Fascinating.
Definitely things you would say about Zarina, for sure.
Well, okay, well, let's just say he has a different expression of the emotion, yes. But, yeah, and he's like, "Yes, of course. And here's my travel companion, Miko." Miko kind of gives you a look. She has neither the countenance nor name that you would associate with Estonia, but the lab coat bears the markings nonetheless. She does seem like she's picked up some boxes and kind of coughs at him meaningfully. He's like, "Ah, yes. I do believe that we have a little bit of work to do, but tell me, you've seen things. You're waking, and you've met Hina."
Yep.
I'm assuming this began very recently for you.
You consider last night recent. I'd say so.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been back to this island. But, I do remember it being a bit of a dangerous place. I'm not sure what's going to happen tonight, but I recommend staying away from the cave until about 2 days from now. Something very important is going to happen. And he kind of looks back and forth and says, between you and me, some dangerous people are going to be here, and dangerous things that one couldn't describe as a person. I know it's all quite a bit to take in, but he shrugs. Such is life. I'm happy to answer any questions you have, but I'm afraid my answers might not be very satisfactory.
So, I mean, I assume it's, related to the billionaire, but do you know anything about what the danger is? Is it related to, like, earlier iterations of the ceremony? And whatever's in the cave?
Mauti opens his mouth, billionaire, you mean? And then he looks at Miko, and Miko gives him a look back, and she just says simply, Damien. Yes. And Mauti nods and says, yes. Let's just say that not all guests are on the island. Welcome.
Interesting. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself. The name's Izzy Truth.
Oh, Izzy,
yes. Hey, you're leaving me.
Mauti's like, oh yeah, I follow you on Instagram.
Oh.
God.
Good to meet a fan.
Of course.
Did you like my surfing the other day? Made back a time.
Oh, indeed. I do prefer a little bit more wood beneath me, though, when I'm riding the waves. He gesticulates. He gesticulates at his catamaran. This catamaran, by the way, looks like meticulously maintained. It almost looks like it could have been made yesterday, but and like it has beautiful sails, but
right. Okay,
it looks like it's been completely made using authentic techniques to the point where like most catamaran makers, like most boat makers have modernized at least a little, even if they're making like very authentic antiques, like antique looking authentic production methods. That doesn't seem to be the case here.
Yeah. Oh. I'm very impressed, actually. My character would probably pay great attention to that.
Yeah, this looks like this boat could have been made centuries ago, except for the fact that it looks brand new, like it was made yesterday almost, or today even. All of the things on the boat have that quality about it, except for some of the crates that Miko is moving about. Some of which look decidedly like modern and futuristic almost. And they have strange labels on them. Sometimes they're biohazard, sometimes they're other things, but she sort of shifts them around, gets them under her arm, and says, she looks around and says, did either of you see anybody who works on this island? Are they watching this location?
We haven't, right?
No, you haven't. As far as you are, they don't have anybody watching. They just have the sign up. Miko says, alright, good. Mauti? Mauti's like, yes. I'll give you a hand with some of the things from the boat. I'd love to chat longer, but me and Miko do have a bit of a tight schedule to keep. I'm sure Hina will be able to help you out later tonight. Hina sort of like hops around and he waves at her.
Right. So what exactly are you doing here? I don't know if that was answered already.
It was not.
His face, he smiles, but it's a toothless one. You see a hint of sorrow.
Toothless?
It's a sorrowful smile. He's like, well, a modern spin on a very old appointment. In this life, I make it a point of honoring my commitments and seeing through to my word, even in the unfortunate circumstances one sometimes finds themselves in. I'm going to see someone I haven't seen in a very long time. I wouldn't suggest being there when it happens.
Right, I see. And what's she here for?
Oh, Miko?
Yeah, the Estonian. Been to Estonia a couple times.
Yes.
Love the key thing.
It's cold. I was just there recently to collect her, actually. We traveled together. I would appreciate it if you didn't mention our presence here to anyone. Although, they'll notice the boats. It's not just us. My friends will take care of running a smoke screen. But Miko has an important role to play in all this.
Is your appointment at night?
Quite.
Is she a scientist? She looks like a scientist.
She is an empirically inclined woman. She believes in her senses. It's what's allowed her to see this.
That's kind of chill.
Quite. Yeah, and Mouty is about to say something more when his eyes go a little wide and says, "Up." And he calls to Miko, "I'm moving the boat." And he hops back in and begins to push off, and Hina, like, flutters over to Gigi's shoulder. And he's like, "I'll be back." And he sort of manages to get the catamaran out of here very swiftly.
Good luck!
Thanks. I'll see you again sometime. After a moment, you see two people coming down the corner you didn't really expect. It's Herbert and hotelier extraordinaire Akeem Godoy. Yeah.
Wait, who?
The guy who, like, saw you and waved right after the Red Knight.
Oh, yeah, he's evil. I don't like him.
Yeah, he approaches with a smile, and Herbert's like, "Oh, hey, how are you guys doing? Oh, wow, that's one of the local caca birds. It looks like they've really taken a liking to you. I believe that's a female." Akeem, like, claps him on the shoulder very uncomfortably and says, "A good eye. Now, hello, Geraldine Ferraris and Izzy Truther, two of my esteemed guests. I am an avid fan of yours on social media. I saw you, holding down the bar the other night. I appreciate it. Some of our guests are so antisocial, but really, love is the spice of life, wouldn't you agree?"
Of course, you can call me Gigi. Extends hand.
Of course. He gives you, like, a very proper, just stiff enough to be strong, like, very formal handshake, and makes direct eye contact as he does so. A good Samaritan's work never goes unappreciated here. I have instructed Francesca to put you and some other members of the community on my personal tab. If you have any needs, please summon Shimon Date. He will be at your beck and call. Oh, shit. Alright, Madeline, you're back.
Yeah, my internet quit temporarily.
Alright, Jimmy.
Hey!
Yeah, so I'll just cycle the cameras really quickly. But yeah, so he's basically like, he's told you that you guys are all now on his bar tab. Or like, you and several other members of the community. He didn't specify who he meant, but he's making overtures to a certain incident.
Wait, am I included on this bar tab thing? Because I could,
quite.
Sports drink. Alright. By the way, I love this cave. You gonna let us spelunk here sometime?
He's like, oh, well, after the ceremony, spelunking season does begin, and you'll be able to travel to your heart's content, but I wouldn't venture in at quite the moment.
Yeah, I heard about some big shot coming through or something.
Yes. Damien Lavenet, our most esteemed guest. I think that you'll find he's most stimulating company. A very refined man of great taste.
Cool.
Yeah, Izzy, you've probably, like, seen him across a room, but he's an incredibly reclusive billionaire. You have never talked to him.
I mean, no. My character just is kind of surprised that a concierge of this hotel will have.
Yeah, well, this isn't the concierge. This is the hotelier extraordinaire, Akeem Godoy.
So wait, this guy owns the place, or?
he has been put in direct charge by the Board of Trust.
Okay.
He is known throughout Europe as a famous hotelier, and he's like managed and like redone several resorts. He's known for turning around places that used to be 5-star and making them 5-star again, giving them the touch. There's actually an article that Gigi wrote called "Waiting for Godoy," which talks about how like you can tell where he's going to go next and how much better they're going to be. Although you did notice that he sort of had a pattern for like where he'd go, and this island does break it, and it is far outside his purview. This is his first Pacific island, or yeah, he's done islands before, but they were mostly not in the Pacific.
How long has he been here?
His status as the hotelier dates back about 2 years.
Okay. How often does the ceremony happen?
It is an annual ceremony, although there was like a vague mention in like the handout about how it's not the same every year. Like there's like a special one that happens every so often. Like, and this is like the once in a decade event, or not quite decade because of lunar stuff, but yeah. So yeah, Akeem is basically like saying hello, looking around, and his eyes very obviously trace several of the footprints that are in the sand, and he says, have you any companions out here tonight, or today rather, in the full view of the sun?
Wish. Everybody wants to go to cave diving in the middle of the day.
Of course. Well, he gesticulates. The cliffs are quite lovely during this time of day and very picturesque.
Oh, nice. And how's the climb? Done it yourself?
Oh, the climb is quite exhilarating.
That's what I wanted to hear. Right on.
Indeed. Akeem's like, well, I won't keep you from enjoying the land any further. My dear boy, Herbert. He takes him by the shoulder and swivels him. If you would accompany me, we must really check on those lights. And he begins to walk towards the entrance to the cave.
Interesting.
Our man Herbert's gonna be the virgin sacrifice. Damn.
Just as the hotelier extraordinaire is like stepping in the puddle, going on his way in, you guys hear a crashing of rocks, and they both look very disturbed, and like look around like, huh? And Akeem sort of like snarls his lip and says, damn it, and says, Herbert, go check on that, won't you? Gigi and Izzy, if you'd be so kind as to avoid the western shores at this time. It sounds like there might have been a rock collapse. Herbert, go check on that shored up bank, would you? Herbert's like, oh, of course, yes. I'll radio for some help and go do that. Grimly, Akeem turns, and with a dark luster to him, quickly palms his way through the curves of the cave and inside.
Okay, as soon as he's out of effective earshot and eyeshot, we catch up to Herbert.
Okay, Herbert's not super fast. He's like right here.
Yeah, I mean it's Herbert, and we're like extreme athletes. I'm not worried.
Yeah, no, like we both show up to Herbert, and like it's that moment where like the two strong girls like show up right behind the really short, weedy guy. It's time to talk, Herbert.
Herbert's like,
I don't think he knows anything, but I want to see what's happening.
Herbert's like, it sounds like one of the rock cliffs that we had redone has collapsed. There might be something wrong in the path. I really need to go there and like radio. What's up?
No, we're gonna come with you. I mean, Herbert, no offense, I'm like looking at you, and I don't think you're an expert rock climber. We are expert rock climbers. I feel like it'd be safer if we went with
call them a twink.
Despite our technical status as guests.
Herbert's like,
wouldn't be the first rock slide.
Herbert's like, oh, I'm not sure if that's protocol, but and he like doesn't seem. He's like torn between his rulesiness and his desire to go on an adventure with you two, and one of those two things works out. He's like, okay, but stay behind me. I've got my binoculars and my radio, and you're not quite sure that's supposed to help him against rocks. Hina sort of like Hina leans over and like pecks at his forehead, and he's like,
I think the deciding factor is when I drop my hand on his shoulder and I'm just like, Herbert, we got this.
Amazing. We got him. Yeah, so
just like strong ass shoulder grip.
You guys pop off and pop out with not quite your boy, but your fellow Herbert. And as you accompany him, he misses this entirely. But you mark well a mischievous-looking Mouty from behind a rock pillar. Give you a little smile and a wave before he recedes between them.
I knew it.
You knew it.
There seems to be.
Of course,
some...
it was caused by him. Like, he was angry.
No, we don't know that yet.
It's out of character guess, but yeah.
Well, no, it's an in-character guess from Gigi. Like, that's what she thinks happened. It doesn't mean it's right, but there's the pieces she put together.
Yeah. After a mischievous grin and a wink and like a slide back, Herbert's like, oh wow, it looks like it's out across the water. I'm gonna have to call on a boat. He gets on the radio and he's like, we have a 10, 9, or 401. Yes, that's Alpha Foxtrot Grover. I have hostile rocks 2,000 meters west, west southwest, and yeah. So Herbert looks like he's like going all like action mode as he's having the most riveting moment of his life, and
yeah. Wait, so what does the rock actually look like? I don't remember hearing it described.
So it looks like it looks like some of the rocks have like fallen into this little channel and have slightly filled it up. Like a rock face that one might have climbed on has collapsed. It's not quite sure how or what caused it, but it does look like some rocks have been shoved from a certain level that you might have seen a certain someone moving around on.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is. Okay.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, I will say it does look like it would be harder to take a waterborne vehicle, particularly a large one.
Like a yacht, perhaps?
Yeah, but if one had, I don't know, a shallow draft vessel and was good at piloting it, it might not serve too great an obstacle.
Damn. Look at you! Back at it again with the small vehicle.
Yeah. Izzy and Gigi, nothing really interesting happens with the Herbert situation. He mostly calls like the physical staff.
Oh, after we see it and he's just calling, I think we leave.
Yeah. You guys head for the long walk back home, or do you?
I want to go the way that we went the other night, where I had my machete out. Right,
and you go the long walk.
Maybe we chat up the other guy. I was there the other day.
You do see Jacques as you're passing. You see that he's at the edge of the pig preserve. He seems to be like shoveling something.
So the vines were uncontrollably overgrown the last time we were here. What do they look like now?
It looks like they've been like knocked back to like a single 500-meter area.
Okay.
Still complicating the trip to the historical landing site and the mountain telescopes and North Point Hill. But, it looks like Jacques up to something else at the moment.
Right. Do they feel any differently like that?
They don't feel any different, no.
I figured I'd ask.
Do you, call it to Jacques?
Vines
or...
really do just be vines.
Hey, Jacques. How's it hanging?
He's like, bonjour. He shrugs and says... C'est la vie.
Look at that.
Sacre bleu.
If you say ça va to him, he says ça va. Ça va?
Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Moi aussi. L'autre nuit, c'était trop rouge pour moi. qu'est-ce que tu penses? Oh, la subject.
On the what? Rainbow can't contain this scene.
I was just like, fuck you. Yeah, I'm just like, hey, in French. Oh, night. Pretty red, don't you think?
He kind of looks a little agitated when he says that, rugs his neck and says, the night is always red.
The night is always red. That's not what they say.
Wait, does he have an aura of any particular thing?
It's hard to say. You didn't get the sense off of Mauti until he'd been a bit close to you and you conversed a bit. Right now, Jacques is a little far away. You're not sure if he would give you a vibe at this range.
Allez ici, il y a les autres vins que nous n'avons pas fait les choses.
Why does he work at a resort rather than closing?
No, that was entirely wrong. I thought we could kill some more vines.
He's like, he says he's like, I appreciate the sentiment, but I prefer to work alone.
What brings you here? Why do you work at a resort instead of a whatever we interpreted my French thing to say? Like grass next.
He just sort of shrugs and says, "No, Sarah, Sarah."
And the person.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. He's not talkative unless you try and drop some sort of bombshell on him. He's not gonna offer you anything else.
Can we get close enough to him to like?
Not without kind of entering like the deep, like he's kind of like down a slope next to like a chain link fence. There's lots of not easily. You'd really need to go out of your way off the path.
Could I plausibly trip, fall into range?
That tripping and falling 500 meters would be pretty impressive. That's probably not gonna happen.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it now. Is Hina still here?
Yeah. It's good to see you,
Hina leaves you at around this cave trail signpost.
Okay. Alright, yeah. I don't really care about y'all.
You go your turn, but yeah, so Zarina. Zarina, tell us, what have you been doing during your day phase?
Rainbow has to leave. Put in chat.
Oh, never mind. Gunther, you fill out the specifications. It's really weird. They want an intranet with a recursive folder system.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be right back.
It's a numerical series of folders with direct connections, such that if you simply open the folder, like at the last folder, it will bring you back to the first folder.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's some other weird things, like they literally want you to insert comments into like some locations, like not code, just comments.
Like, is it like a show your work kind of comments and like explain what you're doing?
Nope.
Or is it like...
It is completely esoteric bullshit that makes no sense. The
So
words
it's like...
seem to be completely chosen at random. It'll say totem, air, water, despite, despise, overgrow, in, without, decide, against. Like, completely illogical, doesn't make any sense to be there, and they want you to put one text document inside of the only folder that isn't looped into the others. All of the others are labeled 1 through 9, this one is labeled 0. It is a text document. It is written in a sense that makes kind of sense to you if you were calling commands and then like there was like single argument accepted by each command. But they're not a command in any language you know. It's just a text document, which in theory most languages could read. Yeah. And it's really weird. I mean, they provide you with the text document to put there. You don't have to type it out by hand. But it is weird as fuck. It continually references weird names, like of ancient kings and biblical figures, Gilgamesh, David, like it's very strange. Some of them, if you Google, look like they are figures from like Greek mythology, others from Zoroastrian tradition, and the command argument does not take like a verb noun structure that would even begin to make sense.
Fuck it.
All right.
Like, hey, these people want it, so might as well. Crazy.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of waiting for for things to load and stuff to compile, but the actual setting up the functional net doesn't take you that long at all. Walter, you reorganize things in the storage. While you're doing so, you find something that looks a little weird. You're picking up a box, right? And you're pretty sure you did not see anything like this there before.
What does it mean?
Yeah, so you're like picking up a box, and you look down, and you see what looks to be like a silvery-looking coin. It says New.
How big is the box?
Zealand. It's like a big. It's like a pick up in both hands box, and there's like a single coin below it.
Huh.
But you put it down to handle something else. But it doesn't look like there's a hole in the bottom of the box. You're not quite sure where it came from. But it's a silver coin. It says New Zealand 1879 around the rim.
Okay. Must be somebody's.
There's a certain bright luster to it. You don't know of anything like this in the main storage area.
Does it... I mean... I probably... Like, I don't know. I'm probably getting used to the weird vibes that are, like, the spirit Red Knight realm. Does it feel like it has any of that energy? Like
it feels lucky.
Lucky? Okay. Huh. I guess... Is this the... Does it... Okay, where I got this box, does it actually belong to anybody, or is this just like a lost item that maybe I can...
The box is full of supplies, like this is like a box full of fluorescent light tubes.
Huh. Well, they probably wouldn't miss it if I were to like take it out of the storage.
Yeah, no, you don't know of any like place this would go. There's not a coin collection in main storage.
Yeah. And the box isn't like super big, right? Like I can put it on a cart and like just wheel it around for the meantime.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'm like we're nearing like night, right? So
yeah, well, yeah. So
is this where I decide what I do next?
Yeah. So basically, Gigi and Izzy get back, and you guys can do whatever you'd like to during the night. I don't know if the group, like, if the PCs gather, or if you don't feel like your characters would. But you know.
Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to fast forward it if you had something else in mind, but yeah, I would probably. I don't know much about this, so, but it seems like really interesting, and that energy thing. I don't know. Red Knight is fascinating to Walter. He's not sure what to make of it, so he's going to hang on to it, just in case.
Nice. Do you seek out your fellow people who you saw adventured with in the Red Knight and try and like talk, like maybe share clues?
Well, Gunther's not down to chill and grab a drink. He'll probably go to the card lady again and demand.
The thing is, Rainbow is AFK, and we don't know when she'll be back.
Yeah, so
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're back. Just kidding. Zarina, what do you do during the day?
Whoa.
What action do you take during the day?
Hi.
Perfect timing.
Jesus.
You know,
I did not have time to think about things.
It's fine. You can just maintain. You can just chill.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, lounge around the pool, try to find rich people to swindle.
Yeah, that's basically that's maintaining for you. You're like
yeah.
Swindle. You're like someone new's spiritual advisor by the end of the working day, and around then Walter walks in, and you'll find you in like a convenient icebox type location, like in like a hotel hallway. There's like an icebox. It's like a fancier lodge, but it's still like that icebox alcove.
I see.
It's
So
got
yeah.
vending machines.
In the icebox alcove, what would you two say to one another?
I mean, do I even have to greet him? It's a peasant. I am rich.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's
Oh.
probably customer walks up first, right? So I would
Yeah.
just be like, card lady. Hello. I had a question. Do you know anything about, I guess, history and New Zealand? And
New Zealand.
yes.
I can't say I have much information on that, but I have been around the world a few times, but not to New Zealand.
Okay. Well, this might sound weird, but
Uh-huh.
I feel like
Honey, do you know what kind of life I live? Nothing sounds weird to me.
I hate your character so much.
I'm sure that's what you tell everybody. But I'm just
Because it's true.
You seem to be the only weirdo who's interested in this sort of thing.
Weirdo.
So, I mean, you seem to be the only person who dabbles in these sorts of things.
Honey, your mind doesn't seem quite as clear.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't deal with cards all day. I don't understand what you do, and I don't think a lot of people do. So.
No,
Amazing.
it seems many do not. Although you seem to be learning. Would you like another demonstration?
If that's what you call it, I'd like a demonstration for this box right here. Do you feel the? Well, what do you read from this box? What do you feel?
You feel,
like-
Zarina, sort of like a rising in your cards.
Oh?
As if though
What kind of box
you could lay them forth. It's like a cardboard box. It's got some like tube lights in it,
Uh-huh.
like fluorescent lights. You're not quite sure where the.
What's the purpose of it? First of all, what did I feel from it? Sorry?
You feel a rising from the cards as if though they want to be laid and interpreted.
Serena's like, let me,
Yeah, go ahead.
uh,
Check your cards. Whatever you need to do. I'm trying to. I'm
Alright.
seeing something.
All right. Let me. Rainbow. Draw 3 cards and play them. Admiration.
Pat Bulltrip, y'all are supposed to. We're trying to put our nectarines in the chat so Lee knows.
Admiration, loathing, and rage.
What do you mean? What?
Lee wants you to put what you're doing on your night turn in the chat.
Oh, I did earlier. Like,
Owler. What does it mean?
Oh,
I'm
actually,
gonna
sneaky
pick these
spyware.
up.
Oh, I see.
yeah. That a while ago.
Yeah. So, Rainbow, you feel it. It's not coming from the box, though. It's coming from the coin. The coin you don't yet know is there because I don't think Walter showed it to you. Right? Or did you show the coin?
Well, first, what's the reading on the box, and then I guess I'll show the coin. If she doesn't.
There's nothing significant about the box, but the cards lead her to the coin's existence, whether or not you've revealed it.
Does she call out the coin?
She's like, honey, I believe you have something else to show me.
Uh-huh. I have this right here. The very thing I was
you didn't
talking
think it pertinent to show to me earlier.
Well, I didn't want to touch it.
I see. She like snatches it out of his hand.
Actually, I don't even. I don't even take it out. Like, I kind of just like shuffle it forward in the box.
Okay.
But not sure about this energy. This is all weird. So, what do you think?
So,
and I guess I'll shuffle the box forward. And
what kind of energies do I feel here?
Like on the coin?
Like with the coin and the cards that I drew.
You you feel as you just like taking the energy, you know, that you feel as if though the admiration, the loathing, the rage, it almost comes up vigilance. It feels like there's a certain vigilant luck to this. Maybe luck through vigilance or vigilance through luck, you're not quite sure. You feel like this is a coin of lucky vigilance.
So it gives off the same vibes as
I guess.
Walter?
Yeah, it's kind of got the Walter vibe, but Walter doesn't say lucky to you, but this coin does.
Okay. Is Walter wearing like a button-up shirt kind of thing with like a breast pocket?
Yeah, I got a breast pocket.
Yeah, he's looking for him.
Serena like looks at the coin and she like kind of like plays with it between her fingers a little. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the coins between her fingers.
The little click.
Yeah. And she's like,
I'm amused that you can do that trick. It seems like every trickster can do it.
she's like, you, my friend, have discovered something quite peculiar.
You don't say. What's it mean? What's this about? New Zealand. And
I'm not quite sure I know anything about New Zealand, but you should keep a very nice hold onto this. And then she will like put it on her finger and like toss the coin into the air, and like I don't know if I'm dexterous enough to do this, but try to make it like land in his like breast pocket.
I don't think I'd be too offended if you just did a flick and then placed it in my pocket. I think that would suffice.
Yeah.
Okay.
She like flips the coin in the air, catches it, and then just like places it in his breast pocket. She like taps. She like is about to walk past and like taps him on the chest where the coin is. She's like,
I guess in the meantime, I don't really know what to do with this coin, so I'll keep it there. And well, thanks for the advice. Gee, I guess I've been getting a lot of advice, and I haven't paid at all. You haven't even asked. So I slip.
Don't.
Go
ahead.
Like, well, thanks for the advice, and I appreciate it.
Don't you worry, honey. You are a man with troubles, and I can offer solutions.
I see. Well, I will catch you later then.
I wanted to say that the whole time. Cool.
Oh my god.
Alright, so the day passes. In the afternoon, there is a concert going on. Gunther, you sneak that speaky spyware on. Oh, yeah. I would like to see their events. Yes, you find that there's going on. Pat, you maintain. You're like, boom, boom, boom. Gigi, you do some research. You get someone, thankfully, somebody in the, the department, is a fan of yours, and they know the archivist, and, they managed to get you scans. They have to be gentle, though, because some of the pages are, like, falling apart. Not all of the scans are great quality, because they were prioritizing not damaging the document, obviously. But it all more or less is readable. And one thing that's, like, kind of weird is just that there's drawings in this journal that look kind of like the ones in the plaque, but rougher. But, you know, legible. The writing's all legible. You really have a hard time coming up to anything with Damien, other than what's public knowledge. He's incredibly wealthy, he owns a lot of shit. People try and paparazzi bomb him anytime he's seen anywhere. This includes, like, the Davos conference, G12 summits. Like, this man is present at various world government events. And is rumored to have had personal meetings with heads of state across the globe. That's more or less what you learn, and what you also learn is that there is discussion online about how, like, Maori people definitely, like, came to this island. It's mostly secondhand, I'm Maori, and my uncle stroke grandpa told me about this island.
So I can't find anything about like legends of them like coming here or like anything that would like trigger knowing about the Red Knight in terms of like Maori myths.
Nothing.
Folklore.
Nothing in anything even remotely official or academic, but you do find a kind of weird, like, completely out of nowhere thread on a forum, and it is a predominantly English language forum for like Maori Americans, and it is completely off the cuff, weird stuff that references a whole bunch of parts of Maori mythology, enough that the person would have had to be pretty well read or versed in the mythology to know them, to make these references. And it seems to tie everything together to an island wreathed in chains and a moon burned asunder. A sea swimming with demons. It never names this island, but enough of that triggers flags for you that you wonder what they're talking about, and then it gives like old-fashioned star navigation advice to navigate to an island. You're not like trained in that, but it sounds like it should be in this ballpark based off the rough inclinations of navigation. And is there anybody who I haven't covered what they do? Walter, what do you do that
do I
night?
get to read the journal?
Yeah.
Or I just have it now?
You have it, but like it's going to take a while to read. But yeah, you have it. Walter, what do you do during the night?
I would say I have not, other than the brief chit-chat with Gunther, this would be like the usual time to like chill, relax, maybe bond.
Okay, well, is there anybody who you'd like to bond with? Heard you about play to kindle a bond with Zarina. You guys have been talking a lot lately.
I guess that is true.
I'm not in my room at night.
No, you are out and about. So Walter would need to come looking for you, but I'm assuming that you're not super hidden at the concert. It's just that there's lots of people.
No, yeah.
Which, I mean, lots of people here is relative, but yeah. So, Walter, would you try and go look for some of your companions from the Red Knight, or...?
Just chilling at home.
I mean, I'm definitely outside.
Yeah. Moving about, getting fresh air.
Yeah, I guess the concert's probably going to be neat, so I'll go there.
Yeah. Some people will ask you for help.
But while I'm going over there, hey Gunther, you're not.
Yo, what up?
You going to see the concert?
I mean,
he looks not at all guilty as he does something on his computer. And just gently tints the monitor away from you.
No, I'm busy. Got work. You know how it do, right, my boy?
Yeah.
My guy.
Indeed. Just you click and clack away there.
Click. Click clack.
All right. I guess there's no hope at that point. I go to the concert.
Oh no.
All right. And do you try and bond with Zarina?
If I guess I'd bother running into her.
Are you allowed to?
Zarina, do you also try and bond with Walter, or is this going to be a one-way bond?
So, yeah, Zarina's going to be like...
Poor's man.
Honey, look, you're a fine gentleman and all, and you seem to do good work around here, but, let's just say you're a couple cows short of a steak when it comes to the social understandings, and well, I do mean to have a little go around here, if you catch my drift.
Well, that makes it really easy. So I guess I'll have to find a different bond.
Terribly sorry.
Yeah, we can just chill
It's
for
just
it.
business.
I mean, I was just trying to be friendly, just to get over my disdain. But, I guess the disdain remains. She's just as snooty as I thought she'd be. I mean, at least it was cool that she helped out with the coin. But I see, I gave her $10, and now we're not cool anymore.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you did offend her by paying her for services with $10.
So, I guess at that point,
Look, she just
it really
can't
was
be seen with you
about-
right now, okay?
It really was about the money. Must have been.
So
Walter-
it's about
Walter,
your class.
If you don't have anything in particular, we can go on to like the night.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
You all begin to
That
notice
didn't
this. You
Wait,
all
so what
begin
am I
to
doing
notice-
at night here?
I'm assuming you're like social, doing your usual stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping there was like some. So like, okay, so just going to the concert is just like a maintain then, okay.
Yeah. So like, or you can count it as acting. Was there like a particular thing you wanted to achieve here?
I was just hoping there's maybe something interesting going on, but if it's just it's just maintain, that's fine.
You
I don't
do
care.
meet some people who are like hanging out. They seem interesting. None of them quite as interesting, however, as Anahira, who is, as lovely as she was the first time she met you in terms of her interactions with you and your interactions with her. She is, of course, a hostess, and she's helping to make sure everything is good.
The people she meets are less interesting than Anahira, the monotone.
Yeah, well, sometimes when people are like all
You've
bubbly.
met several accountants, someone who does tax lawyering.
Oh God!
Yeah. But Zarina, you think about it, how everyone else is so vibrant and full of life outwardly. Well, I mean, it's all front. But Anahira, she does have a certain resonance that you feel more tuned to now. You're not quite sure what that means, but she just heads on her way with some hors d'oeuvres. And, you managed to brush shoulders with some wealthy types, and someone who you've become, like, the semi-spiritual advisor of returns to, like, show their friends your card tricks. And, around this time, though, you notice it's like, gonna be midnight pretty soon. You all get this revelation, by the way. And when you realize, wow, it's almost midnight, where would you head?
God, this is so thematic.
Still in the IT shack.
I mean, we have phones, right? So
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna call people and ask where they went to meet using my modern technology.
What's
So you're
that?
gonna be like, so we're meeting now. All right then.
Okay, hey, maybe the Turtle Sanctuary. It's got a weird thing I want to check out.
I
Wait, did
suppose.
you invite all of us?
Yeah.
No, picked
Are
up
you
your
gonna
cell
come
phone.
grab me?
Gunther refuses to leave the safety of the computer room.
Well, I mean, like,
Alright.
I've never.
So, Walter, you hear something at the window. It's pecking.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not Walter. Sorry, Gunther. You hear a pecking at the window.
Yeah. I hear a
makes more
pecking
sense.
at the window.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Obviously, I don't invite Gunther because I've never met him and I have no idea who
Yeah.
he is.
You look outside,
Gunther puts his
and you
headphones
see a
on the
regular-looking bird who doesn't look like this, but they're a caca bird, native to this island. They're like knocking on your door, like on your
What do
window.
you mean a bird is
Gigi,
just
do you
knocking
mention-
on?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's like knocking on the window very insistently.
Okay, I go up and like open or like shoo it. Does
All
it
right,
shoo?
it like kind of like tries to get its head in and like pecks at you lightly, and then like flies back and hops around on the ground, looking at you very expectantly.
Do I have any bread nearby?
Yeah, I think that you've got like a twist and tuck like white bread underneath your desk.
I throw some bread at it. Does it eat it?
It like kicks it aside, hops up, pecks at you again, and then hops back. Almost like you're the monster in MMO that it's trying to cut.
I walk towards it.
The bird kites you. The bird is presently kiting you.
I follow the bird.
The bird kites you past Safari storage, where you notice that Jacques is having a smoke, and he offers you, a death stick.
You don't want to sell me this.
Nah, French boy, go away.
Yeah. So, Hina,
Do
like...
I see Gunther over there?
You see Gunther approaching from the far side of the Turtle Sanctuary as you guys are gathering.
I shout hi to Gunther and tell him to come over.
Yeah. And Gigi and Izzy and Zarina and everyone notices Hina is with this guy.
Zarina goes, oh, so if it isn't our little friend once again.
By the way, is he
Who now?
This is Gunther. He's one of the IT people, and, well, he just happens to have a little bit of awakening.
Yeah, so you guys all meet at the Turtle Sanctuary. And it is...
There's Tortle.
There is Tortle. And, yeah. You guys pull up to the Turtle Sanctuary, and it feels as if though you stand at the precipice of something. A sickly rage snarl. Oh yeah, the party token's a good idea. A sickly kind of anger, kind of curdling within you, almost like overripe milk. And you know, there's lots of cute little turtles, but they're not assuaging you. You feel a certain sorrowful longing for a time long past that you know you can never return to. A time before the turtles were decimated by that undetonated munition that became a detonated munition. You feel a nostalgia. You feel something that you have no memory of, and it tastes profane upon thy tongue, as if though it comes up from the land, as if though the longing is one with what is around you, as the clock ticks down. It's 11:59. Do you say anything to each other before the clock strikes midnight?
By the way, guys, I hope it's well known I hate all of you.
Okay, so wait, is Hina on Gunther's shoulder now?
She doesn't get on his shoulder. She flies over to Gigi's shoulder.
Okay, because otherwise I was definitely gonna hate him because of the overwhelming rage around in the area.
Yeah, and
hold on to your saddles.
we'll use the tropical water. Why not? We're feeling fancy. And everything ticks down. It turns to midnight. It goes from it goes from midnight to midnight 01. Nothing seems to happen.
Fucking weird. Red night is crimson night.
Are we okay?
It's midnight 01, and you don't see anything strange happening.
Awesome. Thank you. It was a fever dream. Ah, good.
Wait, seriously?
Well,
yeah,
for the moment.
I guess it was.
And then the retina. I was hoping
it's still the same minute, you know. And then it strikes. It strikes as the world turns red as 12:01. Go, yeah, you know it. It came a minute late.
Weird fake out.
I was like 100% chance Lee is just stalling for something.
No, I was actually like it does actually begin like a minute later, but you stare into something, Zarina, that you have seen in nightmares or perhaps visions. You remember staring into it and it staring back, and you alone know its name. You stare into the abyss. Oh yeah, up from the sands breaks a great and terrible profane spirit. Its body ruptured by red shrapnel. A chain wrapped around, attached to it, a fell anchor dripping red with blood. And, yeah, it wants to square the fuck up.
Square the fuck up.
Zarina's like, hold on down there, little Mr. Turtle. Do you perhaps speak? I really hope so.
The abyss looks at you, and with eyes like a well of stars, with like a well of the void, with no stars glistening within, it makes a great and terrible roar, and it roars a single intelligible word. revenge.
I see. And revenge against who exactly? Pray tell, it is not us.
It takes a surprisingly humanoid-looking hand and grabs the end of that anchor and begins to unfurl the chain connected to it, wielding it as if though a great and terrible weapon of battle.
Hey guys, want to skedaddle? My curiosity's been satisfied.
Yes, I couldn't agree more.
Running.
Yeah, so this is an evading test.
Okay.
Wow.
So, yeah, everyone, it is the Red Knight, and it is time to roll for that collective evasion.
Badly, and you should feel bad. Fuck you.
So this is everybody roll, yeah.
Wait, I didn't change my thing. There we go.
How do I do the thing? There we go.
And by the way, it's...
I'm gonna use my entropy.
Yikes. I'm trying to drag it all.
How'd your reroll come out?
Poor.
Yeah, so, like, by the way, this abyssal profane spirit looks like its soul is large and shaped somewhat like this. Which I mean exactly like this.
I see.
I guess I don't care then.
It is very powerful. But yeah, it's gonna try and like.
Cole, I think we should complement each other's fours to make the successes.
I am totally down. Here, can I
compliments?
Whatever that does, I don't know. Am I like, let's roll, and
yeah, it's like,
or am I vigilant?
It's like,
or am I vigilant and I like take the rear and I like.
Here's the thing, I can give Cole some
I just need
ecstasy to augment his roll, and then you guys can give
one at a time. One at a time.
You guys can give bull trips for because you're beside him as well as rage, right? So.
And yeah, but I mean, we've got plenty. Like, we each have 2 rage, or no, Pat has 3 rage, and I have 2 rage.
I have
so we've got rage for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but the point is, we have way too much that we could possibly actually augment.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I have 1. I can boost whoever needs it.
Yeah, so the abyss attempts to follow you, but you guys like hyperspeed cartoon kick up sand behind you, get the fuck out. And here's a question:
Imagine the Scooby-Doo like running, where your legs just turn into a little.
Yes. Do you break east or west?
I follow the group.
How do we?
Oh man, Scooby-Doo! I can't wait for the scene where we're in the alabaster halls and we're like going
between the
back
doors.
And forth.
I asked Hina which way we should go. I mean, I don't know which way is more plot relevant.
Hina flaps her wings and she says, "To the stage."
All right, so we go
east.
East.
Indeed. And when you return to the world night, it is bathed sanguine. And the soiree is the band is all back together.
Oh man.
Including Herbert!
No, actually, not including Herbert. Yeah, you guys head back to the, well, okay, so she's gonna indicate, like, go to the concert clearing. With an evading like that, you guys managed to, like, duck out to the edge of it within 1 time, making exceptional time. You get there in 10 minutes. And then you see that there appears to be an alabaster door on the stage behind the concert singer, although it is presently closed.
Is she frozen?
Yeah, so the singer is frozen, although you notice something like... Well, actually, no, yeah, okay, so you don't notice anything. Just kidding. You ain't see shit.
Wait, didn't we see something about her and a demon earlier?
About her and a demon?
Yeah, like swallowing it or something.
Hmm.
No
I am
idea.
100% drawing a blank, to be perfectly honest.
It was
Same.
in one of the fake future rooms.
Oh, I do believe you saw something related to her and this clearing. Yes, in that. Thank you for
Yeah, in
reminding
a
me.
gilded chamber.
In a gilded chamber, yeah.
Okay.
And Hina is going to chirp and say, that's strange. This door isn't supposed to be here. By the way, Gunther, you noticed that caca bird that was chasing you around earlier now looks like a caca bird crossed with the cat from Madoka Magica, which Gunther has seen because let's be real, he was a weeb.
Yeah.
No.
It was on his body pillow.
Can I make a wish?
Do you ask Hina that?
Yes.
He's like, I mean, I guess if you want to.
I mean that. Do you give wishes? How about that? Magic?
I'm just sort of an emissary from the moon, but I guess some of my qualities are pretty magical, particularly
Hero.
compared to you terrestrial types. No offense.
You're a what now?
I'm from the moon.
She ain't no genie if that's what you think she is.
Are we sure she's not a genie?
Okay.
Yes,
I
I'm
mean-
positive.
They're called Jin, and I think they have to disclose that as Jin.
Huh. That's not how it worked in the Disney
Well.
movie.
Well then, I do
Yes,
not have a
because the
wish.
world is written by Disney.
Or do I have a wish?
Milan's my favorite
not
Disney
have a
movie,
wish.
actually. Yes, Disney
So,
did pay me
wait.
to say that.
Hina,
The
why
live
did you want us to come here if it wasn't for that alabaster door?
He is like, oh, well, the person on it, that's strange. She's supposed to be awake by now.
Eh?
Is she?
While she's sleeping.
Maybe it's
Wake
related
her
to
up.
why the door is closed. If you turn and look at the alabaster hallway door behind her, which is stark white in a sea of red, completely freestanding, it doesn't really look logical. It seems as if though there is something about the way that the door is shaped. It's not like the other sealed one, which had the looking of a Maori totem to it. It looked instead to be reminiscent of like the patterns of cloud, and it seems to you like there's almost something that wants to get out from behind it, and one of you feels a certain connection to what's trying to get out from behind it. One of you by the name of Gunther.
Yes. Sorry, I just got attacked by a dog. What's up?
You feel that there's a cloud motifs on this alabaster hallway door, which Gunther has no idea what the fuck it is, but it is this weird stark white door. Everything else around it is bathed in red, but it's stark white. And
to open it.
It's something that seems to be calling to you from it, yes.
I want to open. I need to open it. I'm being called.
Door, 1,000 meters, northeast.
I run.
Okay,
Oh,
you
I
guys,
know
is like,
that.
you guys see
Slow
Gunther
down
break.
there.
Gunther's breaking for
Anakin.
the con.
I want door.
Gunther's breaking for
Let
that
the new
door.
guy through. Let the new guy through. See what he can do.
It's a loathing monster. I don't know if we want it out.
Okay. Fun as
Serena's
I
like,
need it. I wanted it.
Serena's like, Walter, if you would be so kind as to wrangle your little friend over there.
Nah, let's play it out. Let's see what goes on.
Walter, you see that your pal is like bolting for the concert stage. Do you also join him in doing so?
Yeah, free the shit out of it.
I'm gonna go after him.
Fight! Everybody!
All right. So here's what's going to happen. Catching him
If
is
you need some backup, then yeah, I'll go up.
catching him initially is an evading contest, but you
Say
guys can
evade?
cooperate. So you guys are going to be able to pool your dice against Gunther's.
I'm
Oof.
not fooling with that. I'm fooling with guns.
I mean, okay, here's the thing, right? I'm not chasing him. I'm just
Yeah.
telling other people to chase him.
Sure.
Can I calm him down? Like, or,
I don't know. Can
guess there's
you?
nothing to-
I don't know, roleplay.
Well,
I don't know, fam. Can you?
right now he's sprinting, so you're gonna have to catch up to him either way to be able to talk to him.
yeah.
No persuasion roll. This
It's like, come on. Come on, Gunther.
I'm rolling the evasion.
It's dangerous if you just go running alone.
No.
Like
Oh my god.
You're supposed to say it's dangerous to go alone.
I
Finger
give Gunther an additional 5.
What?
I'm fooling with you.
Oh,
I'm helping you do the thing you're trying to do.
run into the door. I want to
Amazing.
open it.
With him?
Izzy like complicates your
I'm
attempts.
tricking people.
Yeah, presumably like, in the same way that like Zareen doesn't technically have to like chase after him to help with the evading. Like she could just be like shouting bad advice and like being discouraging as red flames burst from her with rage. So Walter, yeah, and you guys can pop out your dice.
So sorry. So I'm still rolling evading, even though I'm not actually chasing.
You're free to, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I don't think you have to. It depends on whether or not you want to support anyone in particular.
Well, apparently not.
Yeah, but you guys can pop out your dice, and then I think the pursuers are people who aren't Gunther or Issy. So you guys roll and
Fail miserably.
Yeah, and I'm assuming nobody really wants to dump mask or anything on this.
Yeah, no.
I think we're gonna need it for whatever he unleashes.
So Gunther, just drag, click and drag on your 5s to pop them out onto this white zone.
I did. Oh, in the white zone? Where's the white zone? There's the white zone.
Sorry, I should have pinged this earlier.
Oh no, I was dragging the other one.
That's fine.
There it is.
Grabbed mine and
All right, so...
There you go. Okay, I'll stop.
All right, so what happens here is that like you guys catch up to Izzy, who is running alongside, but it turns out Izzy is actually sort of doing like some like rugby interference, and Gunther manages to make it to the stage.
Yeah, of course I am.
And you get to the door, and the soiree is up behind you as you're doing this, Gunther, and you pull open. I'm assuming you try and pull open this door.
Yes.
Something within opens up, and you have a Kingdom Hearts-esque moment as a stark white door opens into a void, and then something great and potent leaks out, as if though a cloud of vape juice, filling your nostrils with a loathsome electric grape flavor. As not 1, not 2, but 3 loathsome clouds emerge.
I want them.
And they seem open to dickering with you, Gunther. One of them emerges and releases tendrils of smoky cloudiness, and they indicate that they have come to possess the songstress. But if you would be so kind as to step aside and allow one of them to do so, they would not be opposed to any other arrangements, if this is something you would stand in the way of.
What are these other arrangements that I could possibly get?
One of them is gives you the sense that it could go inside of you, and your soul would grow full of spirit. You feel as if though you could be a phantom-like thief, an alluring unpoiser, and grow even more loathing.
That sounds great.
But you guys are here now as they are up on the stage, and it sounds like the clouds want to dicker with the end goal of whatever else happens, that they get to possess the songstress, or that you guys don't stand in the way of them possessing the songstress. Do you want to try and negotiate with them? Do you want to try and punch the clouds? Do
we
not
have,
give a shit?
Similar to the Abyss, do we have an idea what these things' souls look like?
You got you do get a feeling of what their souls look like. And even though ironically purple is the color of loathing, I'm still using the convention used on your sheets. So their souls look like this.
Okay.
Corner blocks. I think as long as you're willing to give the space for it, anyone could fit that right now.
Yes.
So yeah, this is a unique dicker because there's at least one extra pot on top of any assumption. And that one is we get to possess her. And they're probably going to put all of their focus on it.
Hina? Is that bad? Or is that what wakes her?
Hina sort of thinks about it, and he's like, well, we don't have a way to wake her, but I know that most people who get possessed do wind up waking her. Most do wind up waking. She'll sort of see some things, but, you guys turned out fine. Not that you got possessed. I mean, not to the best of my knowledge. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't think this was in the itinerary.
You have an itinerary? I thought you were a bird.
Well, a bird can have an itinerary.
No.
Most people with agendas. I mean, itineraries.
At least she's more playing new one.
My plan is to have fun.
So and they start the bidding. By the way, they start the bidding on their souls at 3 mask, but they don't look like they're going to put any of their effort into defending their price point.
Boring.
So they're trying to.
You want to be part of me. That's what I'm saying.
They're trying to give up their mask to possess her.
They
want to eat our mask in exchange for giving themselves into assumption, but one of them wants to possess her, and that's their first demand.
Yeah, so 2 of them are willing to be assumed, while the other possesses her. And there's just saying, like, if you want to go in on their spirits and consuming them, the starting bid is 3 mask, but additional successes will knock them down, and it doesn't look like they're going to devote any of their successes to keeping their price high.
Question.
Yes.
Can I take a look at this singer?
Yeah, she's frozen right now. She's in the middle of, like, a song. She's making a face, not unlike this, but slightly more animated.
And do I recognize her?
Yeah, she's a fairly famous pop idol. You know that she has a very large fan club and, like, millions of followers on Twitter. She's not one of your, like, clients, per se, but you do know she has an interest in the supernatural, and you did have her as a mark to potentially, like, hit up if you managed to find her at the lodge.
Okay. And so Zarina's gonna step forward and be like, I'm gonna give a counter offer that's saying, like, basically, no, you can possess her, but I'll be willing to give up 4 masks instead of 3.
Oh shit. They think about it, and at first they're, like, not really in favor of it, but then one of them goes and, like, floats next to you and extends its tendrils all around, and then it backs up, and they're like, yes, this one's mask, yes. And the bottom desire is they drink your mask versus they go for her. So, like, this pool at the bottom is for that purpose. These 2 are getting to assume these other 2 loathing clouds.
Yeah, so my offer is you can have 4 of my mask, I get to assume you, and you don't possess her.
Okay. This would render your side the propositioners, but otherwise is acceptable. And if you win in this circle, they will agree to not either.
Okay, so counter-offering is... It makes you the propositioner then.
As long as you're the person who decides what the desire pool is.
Okay.
Which, to be fair, is not like a great resolution. I'm just trying to get the dicker going, to be honest.
No, that's fine, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna roll some dice.
Yeah.
Okay, I will help you because I kind of don't want her to get possessed. That just seems non-consensual.
Yeah.
Cool.
And everybody who wants to, everyone roll your dickering if you want to have anything at all during this. Gunther, you do get the feeling that if you consumed them, you would grow larger and more loathful. More powerful.
I shall attempt.
You in fact loathe the fact that you do not have more power.
Can you I forget, can you augment your own dice with your emotion?
You can, yes.
So can I just augment all 3 of these 4s with ecstasy?
Oh, cool! You can do your own.
And then I also...
Yeah. So is it because you're going up against loathing?
Is loathing?
No. Loathing is the against awe, I think.
Admiration is against loathing. No.
Admiration, yeah.
No, I just want more successes.
So you can, but because it's not a complementary emotion, it's not going to give you advantage.
Real quick.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah, because it's not complementary. It doesn't comment itself.
Does Walter have some vigilance he wants to give me?
When I use up this mask, We'll I'll be able to get it back. Yeah, eventually. Oh no.
Yeah, it comes back the next day. And Walter, would you grant some vigilance to this effort to prevent this woman from getting possessed?
I want mask. Or
Cool.
give up mask.
Cool.
I'm not sure what to make of this, to be honest. What does that leave for the second one? Just. I can't dicker, so.
I mean, you still roll one die, right?
Yeah, you still have a chance.
Yeah, I guess I can. I'll just do it. Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
gotta
that did
success.
work.
Yeah.
All right, where do I need to put this?
And this is what you know they have rolled.
Wherever you want.
On the board.
Wait, that's
Honestly,
all they rolled?
Yeah, they're all individually very bad at dickering.
Oh. Easy clap.
All right. What if I hope? Nothing's here, so I guess I'll put one here.
Yeah. So to clarify, both of these red circles are someone getting to assume. I'm assuming that Gunther, this circle is the pool for you getting to assume this one. Walter, would you like a snack? A loathful snack?
Hey, if it helps us, sure.
And would you like to give me vigilance? Yes, no?
And yeah, I'll give you a vigilance on that.
Cool.
Or
that. This one, yeah.
I can't click it, but
so yeah. And is anybody putting any successes towards Gunther getting to consume this?
Oh, I don't think I can help Gunther. I'm not.
All right, now Gunther, bear in mind, you can spend one mask to turn that 4 into a 5 and get a success.
What will that do? Won't that just like?
You'll go down to 5 mask and you'll have a 5. You want to do that?
I mean, like, that won't really change anything, will it? Well, I still.
You're taking 3 if you lose the dicker. So,
gotcha.
If it makes you win, you're only taking 1.
Okay. Then.
So I don't know. It's up to you.
Sure, I will do that.
Bam. All right. Everyone allocate all of your dice and make any changes you'd like to make before we proceed.
I did not get a single success, so I don't fucking matter.
Oh wait, so Lee, can I use my reroll here to reroll like 1 die or something? Or
yeah, you can use your entropy on one of your dice.
Oh wait, what do we have?
I don't suppose I can use my rage.
Nice.
Someone have fuck. What is it?
Obsequence? Yeah, if you have obsequence, you get an extra die. By the way, obsequence. Sorry, pardon me.
So if do I get that if I'm not trying to assume them, but the battle is about assumption? Like, what's the?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, so then I get another success.
I think doesn't Walter get that too?
Walter does. Walter does. So Walter, you have an extra success that you can spend. I'll paste it for you. You can throw that wherever you'd like. Your own eat pool or Gunther's.
I mean, that one looks like it's taken care of, and I mean,
all right. So
I don't know which way they're going to put their dice, so I'm gonna put 2 in mine.
All right.
Not trying to be selfish here.
All right, so you do an incredibly great job at this arguing. They put 3 down against, 6, 7, 8. Nobody puts anything against you guys. Gunther and Walter, you have a price of 1 to get to assume these souls, and yeah. And
can we just flat out win?
Zarina,
we're 5 above, right?
Yeah, Zarina, you're 5 above. They just sort of want to come up and take a sniff of you. And it won't cost you any mask, but you do get the sense that they kind of imply that they're going to hang around you in the real as well.
Whoa.
For 1 day. Would that be acceptable? Otherwise, you can pay them 1 mask to have that not happen.
Wait, so I can pay mask for that not to happen?
Yeah, you can either give them 1 mask, or you can let them hang around for you 1 day while it's not the Red Knight.
So here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what? That I offered 4 initially. Would that be like 5 or 6 or something? To not get them to hang
No,
around
this
me?
is the only
Oh,
one.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
knocked down the price like to either zero mask and they hang around you in the red, like the real, for a day
Yeah.
to like kind of feel you, or you pay one mask. So you're not paying 4 anymore because we did so well, I think.
Hmm?
So I'm paying 1 mask to not have them hang around, is what you're saying?
Correct. Is that what you like to do?
Sure.
All right, that puts you.
I definitely don't want them hanging around me, so sure.
And meanwhile, these other 2 desires, Gunther and Walter, you both just opened up a little corner piece.
A lure one, phantom one.
Yeah.
I
You
go to
guys.
read.
Yeah, you guys got some powers. And tell me, where do you both put these inside of your soul? And remember, you can't rotate them like a Tetris piece. Let's do Gunther first. It's your first time ever. And Gunther, casual reminder, you can slot this 2 loathing on top of your main loathing to give it a bonus, to get it up to 3. To combine to a
Sure. Yeah, we'll do that with
But
it facing the bottom right, the way it is.
Okay, yeah. Bam.
Can you like
and
copy paste
bam.
that for me, Lee?
What? The
Alluring Phantom, because
the Alluring Phantom abilities? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, and the loathing as well.
loathing
Never
is
mind.
loathing.
You got it. You got it.
Allure.
I'm-
Every
I'm-
level of Allure allows one to spend 1 mask to render a poised foe unpoised. Phantom. When you spend up to Phantom levels, many masks to gain dice at a 1-to-1 rate on evading tasks. And now, Walter, how would you like to put this corner piece into your soul? Into the coal soul.
I feel like there's only 1 spot, right?
You can rotate it like it's a Tetris piece. So you could do
Oh,
here,
right.
you could do here, you could do down into here.
Yeah, actually, no. I'll try and keep my pattern and do it
Here?
right down there. With that 1 piece hanging down. So the L will be here.
All right. And you feel a certain loathing grow within you. As it begins to overpower your soul.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Ooh,
Yeah.
I lost my way, guys.
And
Aw.
you do have to spend at least 1 mask. All right, so yeah, you guys, with that, the deal is
Wait,
concluded. Yeah.
I also assume what?
Oh, okay. So you're also trying to assume them. In addition.
I stated that.
She said, yeah, they said that up front. That
Okay,
was
my
part of
bad.
the deal.
All right. Then yes, you do in fact do that. Where'd you put that into your soul?
Want it.
Like here?
And you want the 1 allure up right here?
Yeah, like that. Like with the loathing right here. Yeah, there you go.
Bam. And with that, your dickerings
you-
conclude.
Can you move this one to the front real quick
Yes.
for me? Pretty please. Thank you. Great. Yay.
All right.
Okay.
So all
And
of them
it's
slope
2
beside
loathing,
you.
right?
Correct.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys, you see that through the alabaster. By the end of this, it's like 2/6. It's like a third through the red knight. But there's an open alabaster door right in front of you to the alabaster halls. Do you peek your head inside?
Oh, my. That's what we're here for, isn't it, ladies? And I guess we got a boy. 2 boys. Oh. Anyway, people. Right, this is why we're here, is it not?
I suppose.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I'm just following along.
Let's spelunk it again then. It's gonna be wicked for sure. Hell yeah.
Alright, you guys enter through an alabaster doorway from the stage into what appears to be a pure white version of a very simple stage in the middle of this otherwise featureless room. And the soiree enters. You can make an evading roll to reach either of the other 2 locations that you guys know. You do get a certain warm wafting, and Hina's like, "Oh, that doesn't feel right. Maybe we should go to the bar's door and see what's happening."
Warm wafting. Oh, did we do something to fuck up the bar last night? Because honestly,
I wonder if it's a molten chamber.
Right, alright, let's go.
I suppose we shall check it out.
Happy bottle.
So we have to make it evading?
Yeah, so this is a collective evading to navigate, and because you've been there before, it only costs 2 successes. But of course, extra successes can help light the way and lead to fortuitous outcomes. So that's 3. Anybody else want to roll evading?
I didn't really know one. So Lee, that Phantom.
Wait, isn't it 4? I mean, 1 from Serena, 1 from me, 2 from Gunther.
Yeah, we have 4 so far.
Yeah.
I think these are from last time, right?
I just rolled. But,
yeah, the number of successes has gone up since I said that.
So using Phantom, I can kind of like roll more in mask.
If you are willing to spend 1 mask, you can roll an extra dice.
Roll 1 extra dice. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind for when I believe I need it.
Wait, question. Does Gunther have a spiritual item?
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
Gunther, yeah, you notice that your coat, yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier, this would have been very relevant. You have a spiritual item, it is your coat. It has a unique spiritual essence. It is called Into the Aether. You don't know what it does.
Gotcha.
But you get a +2 dice on your evading rolls due to your magical shroud. You guys do so well that along the way, you run into an additional chamber. This one is still gilded, and it appears to be lizards in repose. You see beautiful people shedding their skins and revealing themselves to have scales beneath. They all seem to be posted up around the lodge, interestingly enough.
Serena goes... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
They all seem to be in like a conference room somewhere in the lodge.
Serena goes, "Good lord, it seems my father was right."
Is Damien any of this pre-lizard skins?
No, not any of these lizard skins, no.
Am I one of them?
When the joke don't hit.
No, Izzy. None of you see yourselves in this image. Yet, anyway. Everyone sort of it's actively peeling and unpeeling as people seem to regrow the skin over afterwards. As they all dance around in a most frightening display. It involves some hookahs, some alcohol, people definitely letting loose.
There's an alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I like hookah.
But this is just sort of something you notice along the way to the concrete ablaze, where you see that it is in fact a gilded chamber and has begun just now, it should seem, because you are now seeing freely into the red night beyond, to blaze through, literally back onto the stage. And you see that the woman is caught between both of the alabaster hallways and the red night, and she's gone a sickly pale white, like a porcelain statue. And she has a look of bewilderment on her face. And Hina goes, "That wasn't supposed to happen. Uh-oh." As we,
What do you mean, uh-oh?
as we cut for the night.
Why is...
Bruh.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I know that wasn't a very satisfying cliffhanger, but, gotta go. Who needs to go first?
I'm good. Wow.
Okay, I'll just call someone. Pat, hit me with it.
Alright, quite liked it. Very enjoyable session. Whole bunch of fun RP time. That was lovely. I love to just chatter in character, banter as my terrible Brit/Aussie character. That was fun. I loved all the things that happened in the Red Knight too. We had a whole ton of interesting experiences. Damn, we did not fight that turtle, but like at the same time, it wouldn't have benefited us too, because did you see the size of that soul thing?
We still.
Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna need to expand our souls a little bit before we go fight the turtle monster.
Yep. Did you like, by the way, Rainbow, did you like the fake out where I was like, it's one of your prior characters, and then I showed you, like, the pop singer, which I think it was her?
Oh, literally, Leah, I left during that part. When you said
no, that was...
and I saw the character
That was directed at Rainbow.
Yeah, but anyways, I'll tell you when it's my turn.
Oh, but I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Pat
knows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed. Damn, Lee, I drew that art.
Yeah. It's just so weird to me because like you weren't in the game with the Abyss, so I'm like, wait a minute, Pat knows about the Abyss.
Didn't she DM it? What?
No.
Yeah,
no.
That
was Talavax.
Existed.
Oh, not that game, Lee. I was talking about the Wismore one shot that
Wismore one shot that I drew that for.
Oh shit, you played
playing Abyss.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I digress. I'm sorry. Look, I really have to get to bed soon, so just like
yeah.
All right. I didn't dislike anything in particular, except that I guess it took a little long for us to get the action. But I'm sure everybody else is gonna say that.
I had really imagined like us using the system a lot differently, to be honest. Okay. But yeah, sorry.
So I don't know. It's fine. I'm sure you've got a whole bunch of other people that are going to tell you that. I'm not begrudging it. What I want to see more of this fun, weird shit. Honestly, just keep it coming. I'm here for it.
Cool. Rainbow, hit me.
Hi. Yeah. It took a long time for us to get to the game. Like, I personally loved the RP, and I don't think it's actually a bad thing that it took so long. But like, the way you described the reel to me was like very short. That was 2 hours plus. I
very incorrectly thought players were going to tap their actions, do stuff, and then be done. And then what happened, and that is ultimately my failing.
So
I take responsibility.
Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, something that maybe needs to be ironed out a little bit with the system, just like exactly how long those are supposed to take, and yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately though, like it is the problem. Like, well, it's a role-playing game. People are playing their roles. I don't want to cut them off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's something to think about, but honestly, it was great, like character development and everything, and there was really interesting moments and stuff, and like it was fun RP. So I don't think it was bad per se that it took a long time to get to the Red Knight. It was just, we didn't get to do a whole lot once we got in the Red Knight, which is whatever.
Yeah,
well, we still did get to one encounter, which was nice. Technically two.
Right.
Yeah. I don't really have much else to say besides that. I was gone for a little bit, which like quite a bit actually today, which is my fault. Anyways, but yeah. I just want to see more of this. About the Abyss, like, yeah, it was cool seeing it. You didn't fake me out. I just thought you were using the art, to be honest. But but I mean, it was still cool seeing it. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of like slightly cringy because I don't know, that character is so. Yeah. Anyways,
Not the first time to use, but
OG Angry Turtle. Abyss crawled so Morelos could waddle.
True. But yeah. Anyways, I don't want to. I tend to talk too much, and what I want to see more interesting enemies in the Red Knight. I like seeing the diversity of them. Some of them are kind of more like mythology-y, and then some of them are more like natural and stuff, and I like that. I like that there's like diversity. They're not just all like demons or angels,
Yeah.
Even if they do, are like connected to one of the other factions, they're not like.
Yeah. Well, in particular, like the Abyss was a profane spirit, so yeah, there is that third option for animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even like the wispy cloud things, were those profane spirits too? Like,
no, technically speaking, I think they were demons. Oh wait, that actually reminds me of something. Their alignment was -1. If you were neutral before, you just got little horns and tail, and you kind of smell like sulfur and brimstone. Congratulations, you guys are becoming demonic.
Hey, I am a level 2 Nephilim. Well, I'm not a Nephilim, but I'm a level 2 Just.
Nice.
yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
Pat's
pretty
just
sure
too.
Yeah, I'm just. No, but that means the Boltrip's character.
Yeah, Boltram is a Cambion.
I'm really trying to be
Nice.
unjust,
Well,
guys.
you guys are free to like message me further, but yeah, Austin, hit me with it.
Yeah, sorry, I want to talk about it.
No, it's all good. Just like you can message me, Rainbow. It's just
I'll have
special
to find out where
circumstances
for
for
that
that.
later. Wait, let me just write this down real quick. What was that thing that we just added? The
Holy shit! I just got a cool idea.
You're -1 towards being a demon now.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, go feedback.
Yeah.
Hurry, go.
Feedback. I like the RP. As Rainbow said, that was pretty cool, even though it wasn't really like the mechanics behind the game. Always character development. I wasn't here. Did you guys have a first session?
Yes.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, you.
So-
That was when you
so-
were had the thing that you could have had to miss for.
Yeah. So yeah. Because of that, I obviously did not get to experience that. So getting caught up, wasn't too hard. So the system was pretty easy to understand from my end. And being able to just like read things as I need to. So it's pretty nice. Is the roleplay was good. I touched on that bit. And I think I liked that because it allowed me to get an idea of what was going on and give some character development. As far as dislikes, yeah, the reel did very long. I know for a bit it was kind of like 2 people at a time kind of deal for a bit. Like me and Cole, and then Pat and Alan. So I think that's the only thing is that the reel could be probably condensed a little bit. But you gotta be careful with that because your actions are kind of based on that. Other than that, favorite part, big scary turtle. The art, and then it was cool. I liked it.
Big ups to Rainbow and Pat for
and then-
concept and execution of that.
And then the little bird thing was good. Yes, that is me.
Yay.
I must sleep.
What do you want to see more of?
Oh, yes. I want to see how the just and unjust thing goes. How Demon U is. Bit Bob. Sorry, I'm very tired.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeet. Cool. Hit with it.
It was nice to do the daytime phase. I like the. I always like the kind of like mechanic free. Just hey, do some role play, and that's always fun. I guess things I didn't like. I felt the switching to Red Knight. Was a little bit less like this time when we switched to the Red Knight. It felt a little I guess less deliberate. I don't know. I feel like there was always something magical about how you would always have a shift to Red Knight. But I guess now we're figuring it. Like this time it was kind of like we went into the temple and I guess it's just Red Knight now. I guess part of me was like kind of excited to see what Volthrop was going to say about the shift, and I'm like, oh right, we just got the normal night shift this time.
No, Pat. Zarina's part demon, not angel. She's
Oh fuck!
not just.
You mixed up the hat characters.
Wait, did I do something?
No, it's Pat's like quickly sketching halos and horns on people.
Yeah.
Oh.
remember, she got the big tongue. She became a Leyak.
Forgot about. Ooh.
Right.
Sorry.
So yeah, yeah. I also felt like I wish Red Knight happened just a little bit sooner because I kind of wanted to do more. I kind of like the more balanced duality here when we switch between either we have daytime, nighttime, daytime, or like daytime and then like a full nighttime session. This was kind of like all daytime and then like a sprinkle of nighttime. So I kind of wish it was balanced out a little more. I know it was mostly a time thing, so I'm not going to like fault you for that. The things I'd like to see more of. I hope to get to consume more things. I really hope to see some more vigilant consumables, because that's really the direction I want to take my character. So, yeah.
Madeline.
Okay, positive. I thought that we had some interesting hints dropped, reintroduced to some characters, or introduced new ones, kind of cool. Negative, yeah, like, if the RP isn't relevant to the plot, like, I feel like you prompted people a lot. It was really dragging out what they had to do, and it wasn't important. And I mean, I realized that, like, Panda took up the longest area, but at least just related to the thing that was actually going on. So, like, yeah, I'd say if it's not relevant to the actual plot and people are maintaining, don't do it. And what I want to see more of, I want to see more of actually, like, doing the plot. I kind of felt like 5 here, where, like, most people are still fucking around being like, hey, this is kind of cool. And I'm like, I want to know about the mystery. Like, I want us to actually figure out how to work to solve it. And it feels like we're still, like, I'm done with the whole wandering around being like, hey, that looks cool. Let's get to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay. Yay, okay. Thank you everyone for coming out. I've done the chills and stuff. We're hemorrhaging viewers. I'm rating nobody's fucking critical fucking role of Clever Dungeons and Dragons. Fucking show me literally anyone.
Oh god, why don't we still critical roll for once? We've never done that, I don't think.
They have 63.1k viewers. Somehow I don't think they need a raid.
Creator Rejects is on.
They're on? Never mind. Why am I see? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, right. I see them now. Why am I mind blowed over? Whatever. We're raiding them. Yay. Who's the on the far side, except I'm pretty sure it's just players right now.
Alright.
Raid and